Cat got first. That was quick. Welcome to the stream, Nameless. Welcome to the stream, Cat. Hold on, let me switch out my headset battery real quick. That's so funny. We'll get started here in just a moment. Let me just put my my Instagram notice up. You did claim it. You did claim it. I do remember that. Too slow. Nameless, you gotta be a little bit quicker than that. All right, I got the notification out for the Instagram. Oh, how kind of you, Cat. You're gonna share first with Nameless. See, if it was me, I'd have no mercy. If it was me, I'd claim it every time. You're too nice. Nameless, I'm doing all right myself. I just spent some time with family just before this, and I got a shower in, so pretty good overall. Guys, we have some bangers for videos. I have your submissions that I'm gonna watch. I have not looked at any of the submissions as well. So that should be pretty fun. But welcome to the stream. Welcome in, everyone. Let me make sure I have everything set up here correctly because I gotta pull everything from Discord. Yeah, overall, my night's been pretty good. Yo, what's up, Phoebe? What's up? Phoebe, thank you for another emote. I don't know if you've gotten the chance to approve it yet, but we have another emote thanks to Phoebe. It's a bunny ST emote. I think Estina was the one who came up with that one. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. ST Bunny. I wonder what context people are going to use that one in. It's such a cute emote, though. It really is a cute emote. All right, I'm just getting the submissions opened up here, and then we'll be started. Yo, Aiden, thanks for the... Wait, Aiden... I think that's how you say it. Thank you for following. Thank you for following. How are you doing today, Aiden? Let me check here real quick. So we have... How many submissions do we have? Okay, I'm starting with Boba's from the 17th.
Next time you're trying to...
Oh, let's not play it yet. Let drop the link. What do you mean let drop the link? Actually, I don't even know why this one stopped playing. I opened it up and then it... There we go. Okay, now it opened. I'm purposely not sharing my screen, by the way. I'm gonna have them all open first. A lot of YouTube ones, which are very nice. It's very easy for me to do the YouTube ones. The Instagram ones, if you like swipe out of it, then you're screwed. But the Instagram ones typically are funnier. Oh, the Discord link. The Discord link. Yes, yes, yes. If you haven't, if you're watching the stream right now and you aren't in the Discord, make sure to join because you can do submissions right now live while I'm reacting. And then as well, we do a bunch of community games. We do movie nights. By the way, I'll talk about the movie nights here in a second, but your name won the vote for this week. So that's going to be fun to watch. I'm super excited for that. And then as well, Kat has a watch party for the troop tomorrow. 2 o'clock my time, but you know, it's different for everyone. All right, I think I pulled up all of them.
There's a glitch in
the last one was the Silk Song one. Okay. Perfect. And I'll look again later if there's any more submissions. All right. Perfect. Let's get started. We only have a couple of these, so we'll probably just end up scrolling Instagram after this. There's some really funny ones from Instagram, so we're just probably going to choose Instagram after. Lazy, don't say you're lazy. Listen, everyone's going to have a lazy game, Dodo. Lazy day, not lazy game. Everyone's going to have a lazy day. How are you doing, Dodo? I don't think I've seen you pop in a bit. Yo, Mr. Fridge, what's up? Hey, you guys are just in time. We're about to start reacting. If you guys aren't aware of what we're doing, I opened up reaction links in the Discord. So if you guys want to send me any videos to watch, feel free. They can be any length, any time. I do have a backup video that I'm going to play probably like an hour into the stream, if depending on how long the reactions take, of course. But yeah, no, I understand, Dodo. Don't worry. I know, especially for my time. You're still VIP. Oh, that's right. That's right. You should have not reminded me. I wouldn't have taken away. See, now I have to take it away, Mr. Fridge. Maybe we'll actually. You know what? We should do a marbles thing first. Let's do marbles first. Early birds get the worm. Let's do marbles first. Hold up. Me when I cannot spell for the life of me. Hey, that's... You know what? I respect that, Mr. Fridge. I respect that. Let's do marbles first. Let's start the stream with some marbles. And then we'll do react. Because I don't want to do react too quickly. Yo, Zen Rizzy! Hey, I appreciate the comment there. Guys, you see I am cool. Someone called me cool. Someone called me cool. Oh, and our VTOR models are made by the same person? Wait, that's actually sick. I only know one other person, and I guess now you. That's sick. Hear me out. You win marbles again. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Zen Rizzy, you're just in time. We're about to play marbles. So the way this works, why am I on the store? The way this works, whoever wins this will get free VIP for the day. Wait, you saw me sharing stuff on Twitter? I feel like no one sees me on Twitter, man. I feel like I get 2 likes on a post on Twitter. It is rough out there. Granted, I'm not giving my full attention to Twitter. Most of my stuff is on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Discord, I have the most presence in. I'm very active on Discord. But yeah, Twitter is something. All right, I'm waiting for marbles to load up. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna jump into some reactions. And then if you have any links for me to react to, Zenrizzy, I don't know if you have any cool videos for me to watch. They can be any length as long as they are valid for the stream, not NSFW related or anything like that, you're more than welcome to send those. Let me dig out my IG shitpost YouTube playlist. Oh, let me dig out. IG could work too for Instagram. That means we all have. Wait, that means we have all your Twitter fans here. That is true. Yeah, I know Ray is someone who typically likes my posts. I get notifications about Ray liking my post, and then occasionally someone else. Oh, Nameless, I did see you like one. I appreciate you for liking one of my posts. Marbles, why you gotta take so long, bro? It ain't that deep. I think is what happened is I clicked out of Marbles. I'm gonna relaunch it. We're gonna do the good old task manager method. Bye. Goodbye. There we go. This looks a lot. Yep, that's a lot faster. I don't know why it was taking so long last time. Guys, should we do Royale or should we do Race? No, I understand Nameless. That's the same reason why I don't grow on Twitter, is because I barely go on it. Guys, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do Race or do you want to do Royale? We could do... We barely do Royale. I feel like Royale is... I don't actually know if it's as interesting. I'll be honest. It's kind of iffy. Let me see if there's any cool races. We did the space one last time, so I kind of don't want to do the space one again. The water park, it gets really confused. Ooh. Haunted Hills. Wait, Haunted Hills looks sick. I'm also looking at the time here, because I kind of want to do a long one. Let's see. Slippery Slopes 3 minutes long. Seems like the longest here are the space ones. We haven't done this one. Let's try this one. All right, if you guys want to join the game, it's going to be !play at the top of your screen, or in the chat box, I mean. But the command's going to be at the top of the screen here once the match loads up. And then, yeah, of course, whoever wins this will get VIP for the rest of the stream. Phoebe, you're too quick. You're too quick. It's not up yet. And don't do the don't do the hashtag. You don't need the hashtag. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We got 4 people in here. Let's see, I see one here. Someone doesn't have a name. Soulfrid, yo, welcome back to the stream. Why are my names being so weird? What was the command last time to look at names? Or not the command, but you know, the keybind for it. Does anyone remember? My names are being weird again. It's not you, I swear. I see 1 marble, 2 marbles, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 so far. Here, let me look at the command. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, it's the alt tab. That's what it is. It's alt tabbing. All right. Let's do a 30-second countdown. There we go. And then whoever else wants to join is welcome to join. Hey, remember, it's !play. I haven't asked this question yet today. How has everyone's day been? Has everyone had a great day so far? Any interesting stories or news that... Oh, we're about to start. All right, who's gonna get VIP? There's only 7 people here right now, so this is gonna be the most free VIP you guys can get. Looks like Cat's ahead, but it's always hard to judge over here. Hey, you ate at Miller's Ale House? That sounds like a good time to me. Wait, what's your go-to meal? I think I'm more of a... Is it the Mountain Melt? I believe it's the Mountain Melt. I think at Miller's, I like to get the Mountain Melt. If that's the one that has like the fries and the chicken. Phoebe coming out in first place. Next, Dodo, the Nameless. We got all the subs here first. I promise, guys, it's not rigged. I just get the burger. I'm lame. Don't they have like a Southwest burger that's like avocado spread or something on it? That was pretty good too. Or maybe I'm thinking of someplace else. Phoebe is holding on tight to that first place. But Mr. Fridge is actually... Mr. Fridge is coming in hot right behind. He might get VIP again. Let's see what happens here. Is Mr. Fridge able to just squeeze right through? Anything can change right here. Phoebe takes it still. Oh, Mr. Fridge! Mr. Fridge is neck and neck with Phoebe. If I win marbles, you guys have to get 5 gifted. No, I'm playing. That's usually what I say, but you obviously don't have to do that. It's not mod abuse. It's not mod abuse. This is a neck and neck competition between a follower and a sub. Mr. Fridge has it right now. Fucking ads. I think most people in chat right now don't have to deal with the ads, luckily. Most people don't have to deal with the ads. But yeah, I don't know if you guys were here when I announced it last stream. I was able to fix it up a little bit because the last Hollow Knight stream, it was a pain. It was a pain. We had like ads every 15 minutes. But now it's for every hour of the stream, it's 3 minutes of ads, which is like the lowest I can set it to. So it'll be this hour, and then again in like another hour. 11:18, you'll have another ad. Hey, no worries, Boba. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming by to say hello. What do we have? We have Phoebe. It seems like Mr. Fridge kind of slowed down a little bit, but Phoebe was able to come out. And there seems to be a roadblock over here. Let's scroll in and see what's happening over here. We've got Cat, Sulfred, and Nameless all stuck here at the Plinko spikes. Oh, Phoebe got stuck on the Plinko. Mr. Fridge takes the lead again. No, this is actually insane. This is actually crazy. I don't know if you can die to the lasers. Maybe you can. Oh, there's more Plinko over here, though. Well, he got stuck. Phoebe dies, and Mr. Fridge wins again. Mr. Fridge wins. It seems like Cat follows right behind second. Yo, Mules, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We just got done doing marbles here, and Mr. Fridge wins again. And he's in ads. It always happens when he's in ads. Last time he won, he was in ads. It seems like I'm in last place. Technically Phoebe and Nameless because they died, but... Oh, can I... Oh, I almost beat out Dodo there. Mr. Fridge, I should have not even taken away VIP. You get it again. W, Mr. Fridge. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. Let me get you VIP. GG's to everyone for playing. Mr. Fridge Jr. There we go. He's back. He's got it all again. All right, let's get into some reacting. You also won't be on Discord as much since you're away for most of the weeks for the next 3 to 4 months. Hey, I get it. Holidays are super busy. I'm right now super busy with family this week and next week, so I completely understand. All right, let's get this page pulled up.
Next time you're trying to flirt.
All right, we got your submissions pulled up. Let's go over here now, and it's time. It's time. Let's see what you guys submitted on the Discord, and if you guys have anything else you want to send. Mr. Fridge, I'm reading your comment. You're back from ads. What happened is you won again. What happened is you won again. I can't even. I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. You won while you were in ads for the second time in a row. All right. Let's see what this first one is. I think. Let me actually. I'm gonna pull up as well. Who submitted what? I think this one was submitted by Boba. Yeah, this one was submitted by Boba. All right, let's watch it.
Next time you're trying to flirt, try some of these lines. Do you have a map? Because I'm lost in your eyes.
Is this
Please
because...
send help.
Are you sending me this because you want me to get a girlfriend?
Because you've got fine written all over you. And honestly, I'm just not financially prepared for this encounter. You must be tired. Because you've been running through my mind all day.
Guys.
You should probably stop. It's gotta be exhausting. Please hydrate. I'm getting a little worried about you. Are you a snack?
Guys, are you flirting with me when you tell me you want me to hydrate? I hope not. I hope not.
Because you look delicious. I mean that, like, respectfully, not like in a cannibal way. Honestly, I know it sounds worse, but I swear
you need to VA these exact lines.
I feel a connection, and it keeps dropping.
What a shitty idea, Dodo.
Are you an angel? Because every time I look at you, I feel a little closer to heaven, which is terrifying.
We want you not hydrate. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. Fridge. I will not hydrate now. I'm just gonna pass out on stream. No, dude. What was that last one? I didn't even hear it.
I feel a connection, and it keeps dropping. Honestly, I should probably get a new ISP. Are you an angel? Because every time I look at you, I feel a little closer to heaven, which is terrifying. Because
nah, that's like that's baseline, like basic stuff right there. That's textbook stuff. Are you an angel? You just fell down from the heavens, bro. That's basic shit. Y'all better be trying more than that. That's some basic shit. Guh. Hey, Stina, you're the only person that have said guh. That clearly tells me how many people read the notifications when I go live. Every time I go live, I put a notification, and it's all different stuff, right? I'll type something different. I'll either say to put an emote or say a phrase. And Estina was the only one to do it today. Estina, you're just it. You just got it. Can we talk about the recommended videos on the side? What the fuck is going on here? School memes and it's slavery. Beating Minecraft, but I can't break the laws of Judaism. Wait, that sounds like a fire video. Should we watch that? Should we watch that? 1000 flies versus Venus flytrap. Peter Griffin bears it all while eating spicy hot wings. All right, we're gonna watch the Judaism one. I think that's gonna be funny, but we're gonna watch the other things first. That's gonna go at the very end. All right, we watched this one. Thank you, Boba, for the submission. I think these next ones are all Boba. Yeah, this one was Boba again. Top 10 monkeys being monkeys. Oh God, I know why this is linked. I know why this is linked.
Valid crash out.
Bro, that is not my family. That is not my family. Holy shit, the audio switch up. Why was that so loud? Bro, I love monkeys' reactions whenever you do some like hand gesture to them. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, that was sick. Oh no, that's just creepy, man. That's just creepy. No, I'm surprised these monkeys don't just start biting their hands off. But these are not my family members. Except maybe the third one. I think the third one might have been my cousin. But besides that, these are not my family members. Minecraft. All right, what's going on in Minecraft? Oh, this is Pocket. This is like old Pocket edition. Actually, maybe it's not old. What are they doing? Oh, hell nah, bro. What the villager do to you? A slow, painful death. Is this a war crime? This must be a war crime. You... You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Boba. Boba. I am coming to get ya. You cannot rickroll me twice in a row. You absolute bastard. I can't believe you did this to me. All right, I got rickrolled twice in a row. This is gonna be a challenge every time I do a react stream to just rickroll me. I cannot believe we just got rickrolled. Mr. Fridge, if you can believe it, this happened the first time we did a react stream too. Time to Bad Apple SD instead. Yo, I would gladly take a Bad Apple over a rickroll. At least Bad Apple is good. At least Bad Apple is good. All right, let's see what they have to say about Silk Song.
First enemy in Silk Song is Math, and it's completely destroying your favorite build. In Hollow Knight, upgrades
Oh,
were
something I'm
simple.
already
The
not great
melee
at.
Upgraded, and you hit harder. Team Cherry then just silently adjusted enemy HP to keep the challenge consistent, so an enemy needs 3 hits to kill instead of 4. But in Silk Song, they said nah, and gave every single bug a hidden decimal defense modifier. This system is truly cursed when you factor in the rounding rule. A 0.5 decimal only rounds up if the resulting number is even.
Nah,
now,
no wonder I couldn't
combine this
beat
with
shit.
the crafting kit that adds 60% damage, but that bonus is applied to each tiny hit individually before the rounding gets applied. The result? Items like my favorite tool, the Rosary Cannon,
we never got that.
just don't do anything at all for some crafting kit upgrades.
No,
Good luck
okay.
Performing high-level statistical analysis to use your
No
favorite
wonder I couldn't
tools.
beat shit.
The biggest enemy in Silk Song is
Nah, it's rigged, chat. It's rigged. That was rigged. Because you can't do math. Yeah, thank you, Boba, for reminding me I can't do math. Thank you so much. Oh, I gotta zoom in on this. What the hell? This game is mean. Silk Song. Yeah, we already know this. 50 bucks. Oh god, it's so loud. Why is it so loud? Oh, it kept playing. Can we not make it so loud, please? There we go, that's better. Yeah, we hate maths around here. That's right, Mule. Imagine a 4-year-old calling you up for not being able to do math. Bro, what is going on here? Oh, is it just rosaries? The amount of rosaries? Oh, fuck. No, that is actually me. Although this part wasn't that bad. Take on a mortgage. No, and then the bench wouldn't go up. Or it was a fake bench. It was a fake bench. Dude, fuck this area. Fuck bile water. Actually, fuck bile water. All my homies hate bile water. Yo, what's up, Last Horizon? Glad you could make it to the stream. How has your day been? Did you work today? Did you have an interesting day at work? Dude, the amount of shit that you have to buy in Silk Song is actually insane. If you could even make it to the point, let me just remind you, if you could even make it to the point of actually buying something. Oh, and then everything falls into the spikes too. That's good, that's good. Glad to hear it, Last Horizon. What, bro, what did he, what just happened there at the end? Bro just got stomped on. All right, a world famous singer just won. Oh, this is Otto. Went on her second world tour and sold millions. Plays Minecraft on a potato PC while being a silly goober. Guys, should I do a Minecraft stream? I really want to know what happens in the mind of Otto. How does her brain function? Like, I just want to know how this specimen of a human being who's very talented, but also very interestingly descriptive with her words. I think that might be the way to put it. Sleeper agent triggered. Schizo. Schizo. Bro, don't bring the number 6 around Bunny. No thoughts, head empty. No, actually. Wait, hold on. I want her to sing that. No. No, don't start saying 7. No. Bro, if you say 6 in the general chat, guys, everyone say 6 in the general chat in Discord, and you just watch. She's gonna reply. It might take her a bit because she has do not disturb on, but just put 6 in the general chat in Discord, and she'll reply. I guarantee it. This compilation no one expected. Oh, hold on, I didn't want post 7 TV. Give me the volume thing. Oh! No, that sounded like it hurt. No, I felt the pain. Bro, that's just awkward.
Like that. That one's good. Just do it.
Okay, how many brain cells do you think this guy has? Let's be honest. I think one of them just flew off when he hit the board. Dodo, yes. I see put 6 in the Discord chat. Yes.
You have an LLC.
Oh, that tooth. That's gotta be chipped. Ah, dude, man. I'm cringing so hard at these. Bruh, how? Wait, that just reminded me of the Roblox Tycoon. That song reminded me of the Roblox Tycoon. How does this? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Jet to holiday. And right now, you can save 50%.
Bro, there's a time that when I was little, me and my brother, he jumped off a plush couch that we had and he hit himself in the head, cracked it open. He cracked open like straight to his skull and he was just bleeding. He had to drive to the hospital. I was so fucking scared. My mom drove him over to the hospital, bro. That shit, that was like the first time I cringed so hard. That shit was nasty. And now he's got a permanent scar on his forehead. That shit was crazy. We met an angry chicken today. Was this a boba one? I feel like this one might be a boba one. I gotta pull it up. Hold on. Let me check here real quick. Angry chicken. Where's the angry chicken? Did I pass her? Okay, you know what? I don't even know at this point. Oh, I mean, yeah, he was fine. Phoebe, you don't need Instagram. You just need to link any video. It can be on YouTube. It can be on whatever.
No. It's too late.
What is this caption? 8 signs your dog is completely obsessed with you. Bro, this has nothing to do with the video. Holy, bruh. Oh!
Hands up! Now drop your weapon!
Bro, what is it with you guys?
No!
Oh, hell nah, bruh.
Ariana ain't even hold the door for you.
Oh, wait, that looks like fun, though. That looks like fun.
What is on your pancake?
That was Boba, ST? Oh, that was
tortillas?
Boba. Whoops. Sorry. I read your name and I merged it. I merged it with Boba's comment. Boba, it can be from anywhere. It doesn't have to be from Instagram. What is this toy even supposed to do? Oh, what the fuck? Hey, do not teach your kid to do that. That is not what you're supposed to be doing. Bro, he could have lost an eye.
I ain't no nipple to suck.
Hey, that ain't no nipple to suck. That's insane. No, kids really do be out here trying to hurt themselves. Horizon, let's be honest. How many kids do you see where you work? Because I know you work with all kinds of people. Do you see a lot of kids? And how many of them probably lost a couple brain cells? This had me dead.
He ain't gonna hurt you.
Not do the chicken, bro. Alright, I think it's repeating now. Dude, there's so many clips of just kids getting hurt, man. What is it with you guys and kids getting hurt? Alright, what do we got here? Baby core. Man, I don't want children already, man. What do you mean? Bro, why do you have toy heels? Why are you teaching your kid to wear heels? What is baby core of this video, apparently? Oh. No, okay, that's just silly. Oh, we saw this one. This one was in the other one. Bro, she just like self-sacrificed. Like that was a seppuku moment right there. Like she looked at that barrel and just said, "Nah, this is the end." She's only 4 years old and she's already like, "This is the end." Hasn't even paid taxes yet. No, it's all good, cat. I mean, it's funny. Don't get me wrong. This is funny. He got sniped. Bro, why are you doing this with animals, bro? Okay, now you cross the line. You're going to bring animals into this shit.
You gonna get out the way? No.
Hey, I'm not wrong, Mr. Fridge. He hasn't paid. Oh.
Chubby cheeks.
Yo, who in chat would do that? Who would stuff their kid in the washer machine? The washing machine. That shit's crazy. Yo, who was talking to me last stream about the ranch? Who was talking to me last stream about the ranch? Dude, I wish I could go back on Instagram. I wish I could go back on Instagram, bro. That was like the ranch clip all over again.
I have no idea. Why do you have him as a dad?
It's not my fault.
Holy fuck. That's so real. Why do you have him as a dad? It's not my fault. Bro, that's so real. Bro's in a trance.
You did, right? I woke up.
Yo, that's a save. That's a save. No, dude, that was crazy. You're the one who likes ranch? I said I like ranch. Not to this extreme, though. This is insane.
I'm gonna squeeze this in Mike's mouth for 2 seconds. You count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Guys, we're rewatching the clip.
Mike has to finish whatever's in his mouth.
All right.
And if he doesn't, he does not get the $10.
And you give me $10 when you get it. You owe it to me, like.
I will give you the $10.
All right. Put it here.
This shit's so fucking nasty. This shit's so fucking nasty.
Okay, ready?
Put it back more.
3, 2, 1, go.
Dude, look at the way that shit goes back out. Nah, dude, that's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Nah, that was just crazy. All right, we got the last clip here before we get into the Minecraft video that we found on the recommended. You know his throat was full of ranch, like, bruh. Oh, dude, that shit was like lubricated. What did I even just watch at 6 in the morning?
Turn it into a god.
All right, hold on. This is the last one. Where's the volume bar? There it is.
When dealing the final blow to Grandmother Silk, if you open your inventory and
bro, we
use
didn't get to
it completely breaks the binding animation, letting you control Hornet while she's invisible.
Oh?
In this glitch state, you can float around and clip through walls while repeatedly binding to Grandmother Silk until your
bro, how do people even find this?
Moving to a new room makes Hornet visible, and hitting a hazard stabilizes your movement. At this point, you've done everything needed to wield the Weaver Queen crest, granting you the power to hold infinite silk. There's a glitch in Silksong.
Spoilers. I mean, I'm not gonna be playing the game back on stream. It's all right. If you guys haven't played it, I'm sorry. You know, GG's. Sucks to suck. But yeah, we're moving on to other games. Next stream, we're gonna start Road 96. Better topic. I was the kid in the washing machine. No way. Did you actually get stuck in a washing machine or get thrown in? You didn't get thrown into a washing machine, did you? I might have to call Child Protection Services. You never beat your playthrough? Yeah, no, I mean, I'm going to be at that for a bit. I'm probably not going to beat the game anytime soon. All right, let's see. Beating Minecraft, but I can't break the laws of Judaism. This got to be interesting. How long was this video made? How long ago? 9 days ago? Oh, this shit's straight out the oven.
Minecraft without breaking the commandments of Judaism. Okay, what even are the commandments of Judaism? Aren't they just the same thing as the 10 commandments? The answer is no.
You went in the washing machine by yourself.
A lot more commandments than just 10.
Yeah, that sounds like something you'd do.
Possible to follow in Minecraft, and there are a lot that aren't. Let me explain a little something. There are 3 Abrahamic religions: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. Each one has a list of rules that is at the foundation of their faith. Islam has 5 main rules with the pillars. Christianity has 10 with the commandments. Guess how many Judaism has?
Oh god.
613. 613.
Bro, how do you remember? How do you remember that?
Follow within the game of Minecraft. This is such a massive amount. We need to be organized, or else this challenge will be too overwhelming. It'll be impossible. Luckily for me, the commandments have already been divided up into 34 separate categories. So let's take a look at the first category: God. The first thing you probably notice is the way that I spelled this. Why would I put a dash instead of the O? Well, that brings me to the first rule that I want to set for this Minecraft run. The God category contains 10 commandments, but for simplicity's sake, there's really only one that I want to worry about.
Guys, is the video at a good volume?
God's name. In Judaism, the name of God.
Oh, that's an easy one not to break in Minecraft.
Orthodox Jews spell it with the dash instead of the O out of reverence. So if I'm in my Minecraft run and I say anything along the lines of, "Ooh, good lord, there's a village right here. Can I make this joke?"
Okay.
Oh my god. The run is instantly over, and I'm
You can't say, "Oh my god."
The name of God.
That's GG's. I'm out. I'm out.
Kosher speed.
Kosher speedrun's crazy.
Okay, not the best spawn. Starting right now, I can't say. You know.
Wait.
I can't say that.
Mr. Fridge.
There's 10 out of 600.
Hold on. I must clarify. That comment was not in any way supposed to be related to that. I meant the video itself was straight out the oven. No, dude. I'm gonna get framed, bro. I've only been streaming for a month and I'm already gonna be canceled.
13 rules. What have I gotten myself into? This is gonna be way too hard. Ooh, look, dude. It's some pigs for us to eat. Look, we can kill one right now. Wait!
Wait, you can't do that.
Category of commandments that we need to follow: the dietary laws. This category contains.
That's right. They can't have pork, right?
And basically outlines the things that we can and cannot eat. As for animals, this is what the scripture has to say: any animal that has true hoofs, with clefts through the hoofs, and that chews the cud, such you may eat. Because pigs have split hooves but do not chew their cud, this makes them not kosher. So pigs are off in this run. But wait a second, there's another specific thing that makes meat kosher, and that's the slaughter method. For this, a shohet is required, who is basically an expert slaughterer trained in Jewish law. And what they do is they make a single cut.
I don't know what that is.
To kill the animal in a humane way. Since we don't have access to.
As a Christian, I'm here to legally cancel you.
I'm gonna say there's no possible way we can make meat kosher.
What if I uncancel myself? You know, what if I just say no you? I pull the Uno reverse card.
Produce, all of which is considered kosher. Yeah, you guys really thought I was gonna kill that pig, didn't you?
You have 5K. Oh no.
Thought. Anyways, I think that a good start would actually.
Guys, the Animal Crossing music.
Trees and just wait for the apples to drop.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we have a few apples. Okay, after I eat, there's got to be another rule that kicks in. Really quickly, let's go over the third category of commandments, the prayers and blessings. This category only has 4 commandments, which makes it the shortest one. Basically, we have to pray a few times per day when certain events happen, which are after we eat, in the morning, and at night.
You gotta pray in Minecraft?
Can be accomplished by typing the words, "Thank you for giving food into this world," into the chat. This sounds pretty simple, but we have to do this every time.
You must do it every single time.
Including if we're fighting something. So this rule really has the potential to mess us up.
Yeah, who doesn't like Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing is goated.
Morning and night, where we will type a part of the Shema, "The Lord is our God, the Lord is one," into the chat. Again, this is pretty simple, but there's potential for us to forget and lose the challenge. Anyways, let's get back to the gameplay.
For real, guys, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be turning into a pillar of salt.
Food to this world. We have to say that after every single time we eat.
You got to have like a bind for that at this point.
Skeleton. Hopefully I don't have to fight him. Just a quick little note. There are Jewish laws about fighting, which I will reveal later. But for now, just enjoy. Oh no. I do not want to fight this thing. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Guys, it's Freddy Fazbear. GG's. Cook.
Wait. What happened? Did I die? Am I in heaven? Oh. Anyways, since we just died, what do the Jewish commandments actually have to say about killing? The main commandment that deals with this is simple: thou shalt not murder. But this leaves a lot up to interpretation. Do undead mobs count as murder? Do skeletons count? Just for
he
the
has a
challenge's
point.
sake, I'm gonna
He has
say
a
that I'm
point.
not allowed to kill anything unless it's absolutely necessary for the run to continue.
I
For
think it comes
example,
out in
I'll
a
be allowed
couple
to kill
months.
Blazes because they're required to progress in the game.
The
Also, if my
FNAF
life
movie,
is
I think comes
actually
out in a
danger,
couple
like
months.
it just was with the skeleton, I'll be allowed to fight it. But other than that, no killing. Okay, it's annoying that we died, but like, it's okay. Let's just get another attempt in. Okay, so I found a village, which is good, but unfortunately we cannot steal anything because that's some of the commandments. So, but I think this is like where I want to settle down and build a house. And yes, this challenge requires that I build a house, believe it or not. Okay, it's turning night. We pray. Now we can go to sleep. As you can see, we're really struggling with food.
I would forget
because,
about this
the
so
only
quickly.
food we can really get is apples and stuff that we grow.
All the typing
'Cause we can't
stuff?
steal
Yeah,
it
I'm
from the
not-
village, so like, I really
I'm not
need
remembering that.
to get a farm going. All right, so we're officially out of sprint. Okay, so it is currently Minecraft day 3, and we have until the end of day 6 to finish building a house. I'll explain why there's a time limit on building a house later, but
why
you
could
don't
there
wanna stick
possibly
around
be a
see
time frame
why
to
we
build
need
a
this
house?
Let me tell you.
It's probably gonna be like you have to make it out of certain material. Oh no, he's using everything. Okay, never mind. Wait, until he needs to build a
hold on.
tabernacle.
Why the heck am I actually building a house? Well, let me
Wait,
introduce you to the
wait,
next
you might be
category of
you might be
commandments,
right.
the times and seasons. This category has 35 commandments, but there are really only 4 that apply to Minecraft, all of which have to do with Shabbat, or the Sabbath. They are to sanctify the Sabbath, not to work on the Sabbath, to rest on the Sabbath, but most importantly, not to leave your place of residence on the Sabbath. This is why I had to build a house. I had to have a place to reside during the Sabbath. So the official rule is that every 7 Minecraft days, we must be inside of our house resting for the entirety of the day. Don't laugh. Okay, it is now.
That's actually a pretty good house.
6 out of 7. Okay, this isn't much, but this looks like such garbage. I'm gonna fix this up, by the way. And once we wake up, we're not.
That's a
allowed
lot
to
of
leave
typing.
the
Holy
house.
shit,
We're
he's
not
been
allowed to do
typing.
any work. We're not allowed to do anything except pray. Now we just have to sit here. We can't place any blocks. We can't break any blocks. We can't move anything around in chests. Really, the only thing we're allowed to do is study the
Bro's
Torah,
committed.
So, let me go do that for a couple minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I feel well rested after that Sabbath. Okay, first things first, let's expand
Yo,
our
Ray!
farm.
How was the Final
The
Fantasy
second thing
Symphony?
we need to do is fix this
You're gonna have to
house,
tell me about
so
that.
Maybe you guys can't really tell the difference, but it looks better, guys. Trust me. And the inside.
No, it
looks better,
don't.
too.
No,
Okay,
it-
now that we're
actually, it
kinda
looks
set
pretty good.
up, we
I
can
have no
kinda
issues
go
with this
into the
house.
more unique things about this challenge, and there are quite a few of them. Okay, so before we get into the truly crazy rules of this challenge, I need to explain something about Judaism. If you've been really paying attention, even after all these rules that I've explained so far, we haven't covered a 1/6 of the total commandments. So why?
You're only
Well,
at
we can split them up
107
into
out
two
of
categories,
613.
positive commandments and negative commandments. A negative commandment is something that prohibits you from doing something. For example, the commandment "thou shalt not murder" asks you not to murder. A positive commandment would be asking you to actually do something. For example, start digging in your butt twin.
Oh hell nah. Oh hell
Okay,
nah, bro. He
that
even
one's not
smelled
in
that
the Torah,
shit.
but you get the point. What I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of commandments.
Oh, Dodo, that
ask
would've been
us
so
not
cool
do
for you to go
something
to.
That would be impossible to do. In
You should've
Minecraft
gone for me.
anyway, so we don't have to worry about them. This covers a lot of commandments, but there are a few positive commandments that we still have to follow. This first one's a fun one. We're actually gonna have
Yes,
to
build a
If
tabernacle.
you don't know
Wait,
what this is, it's
who was right? Who
basically
said
the
that?
sanctuary that the ancient Jewish people used to worship.
Dodo,
So
I think
let's
that
just
was
go
you.
back into our Minecraft world and build.
Wait,
kinda
Dodo, have
whatever
you
we
seen this
want.
video
It's
already?
Not like there's a complicated and extremely detailed guide found within the Jewish text that specifies exactly how our tabernacle should be built. What?
Holy
Welcome to
shit.
How to build a tabernacle 101.
Yo,
First of all,
okay,
the
hold on. I
tabernacle
gotta
must be
greet the Raiders. Yo, Digit Witch, hey, thank you for stopping by and raiding. Yo, welcome Raiders. Welcome. You guys came at a really awkward time. I'm gonna be honest here. You guys came at a really awkward time. We're reacting today. We're reacting. But the video that we happen to be reacting to right now is called Beating Minecraft, but I can't break the laws of Judaism. So We're only like halfway through the video, and it's becoming crazier. It's being crazier and crazier. But welcome in. My name is ST. For you guys who don't know, I'm a steampunk adventurer VTuber, and today we're not really exploring a world. We're just kind of just vibing. Wrong time, right time. Hey, how was your guys' stream, by the way? What do you guys end up playing or doing? Welcome in. Let me try to read these names. Ultra Nerd Films, welcome, welcome, welcome. Chill Demo, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone. We're just having a great reaction stream. A little bit of a cozy moment. Dodo, what do you say? The Bible also has instruction on how to build the tabernacle while Christianity is just Judaism post Jesus. See, I don't know much about religion. I could not tell you much about it. All right, let's keep watching.
Be built out of acacia wood. No, I did not make this up. There are multiple verses that specify.
Oh, it actually says acacia.
Specifically acacia wood. Step 2. Refer to the schematic constructed by Jewish scholars on the exact dimensions of the tabernacle. Okay, so real talk, the commandments actually do
Cat's already showing off the new emote.
Tabernacle, and I
Bunny
think
girl
a good place to start would be to build the courtyard using path blocks. Okay,
yeah,
so
Phoebe cooked with that emote.
Space behind our house is probably the best area to build the tabernacle in. I mean, look how flat this is. Okay, the tabernacle was 100 cubits
Yes, your story did come true. Yo, Vimshi, thanks for lurking.
Are basically just like an ancient measurement.
Welcome to the stream,
Vimshi. It's
Vimshi.
about 50 blocks long, like 25 blocks wide. Okay, so that should be the rectangle of like.
Dude,
where
this
the
is so
courtyard
specific.
Be. And we just gotta fill it in.
Oh, I love the
So
Super Mario Galaxy
the next
music.
thing we need to do is we need to build a fence around here. Okay, so there's the fence done. So now we have the courtyard.
I love watching videos like these because I'll just steal the background music and put them in my own videos. Now I gotta sing the song, SD. What song am I singing?
Fence. Now it's time to start.
What song are you referring to?
Details. So the first things first, we need to put this campfire in the middle because look at the picture, man. It's there. And then there's like all these benches around it.
He's building this 1-to-1.
Okay, so now it's time to build like the actual structure of the tabernacle. So basically what this is, it was a sanctuary that the ancient Jewish people used to worship, and it was like a temporary sanctuary. It wasn't supposed to be like
that song. Nah, I won't sing that song.
It was built with these 5 pillars, so let's do that. Okay, that looks perfect, just like the pictures. Okay, now we need to do the walls. Okay, so the basic structure is now complete. So if we look at the inside of the tabernacle, basically it's split up into 2. It's like the holy place and then the holiest of holy places. And basically that's...
There's an even holier room.
So let's kind of split this up into 2. Okay, now we need to work on the covering. And this is something that's actually a commandment. It talks about having a red linen. So I'm going to cover
so what, like wool?
with red wool.
Yeah.
So let's get some of that. Okay, perfect. Now last
Yo, chill. Thanks for the follow.
We can't really do it with wool, so let's just do it with some wood. Okay, we're pretty much done. We just need to put a cauldron to represent the brazen lever.
Dodo, I saw you link something in Discord as well, so I'll watch it after this.
Last thing until the tabernacle's done. So let's go inside. This is the holiest.
There was a tabernacle exhibit in my town earlier this year.
Indiana Jones. Yeah.
It was like a pop-up thing?
I want to actually get a couple of gold blocks to put in here to represent the ark. So I'm gonna go mining to see.
That's so cool, Dodo. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Guys, I've been mining for well over an hour. I have 6 gold. I'm just gonna go to the nether, okay? Yeah, man, we're going to the nether in our run. Yeah, we're gonna get some blaze rods.
Can he even enter the nether?
I'm looking for gold for my freaking
Because that's like hell, right?
Terrible.
Is that like... There's gotta be something in there for that.
My collar's blue, but my neck is red. I've been working like a dog just to keep my family fed.
Okay, that's 2
I feel that.
block.
I feel that.
This is a big moment. Once we put these 2 gold blocks in, our tabernacle is officially
That's it.
complete.
Absolute cinema, it's complete.
Yes.
He actually built that pretty nicely for reference.
We're all set up. We have our
for just having that reference.
On the Sabbath.
That's what I'm saying, Mr. Fridge. How is he allowed to just enter hell?
Game, right? Wrong. there's one more final rule that we have to follow before we can go beat the Ender Dragon. And it's a doozy. We have to recreate an entire
You can link me anything.
First of all, what even is the Torah?
It's not specifically Minecraft. It just we happened to come across this video while we were reacting to other things.
It's a commandment that tells us that every person should write a scroll of the Torah for himself. So how are we going to do this? Well, the answer is the book and quill, which requires
you can link anything
to craft. A book, a feather.
We have all the submissions in Discord. So if you wanna link it in like a specific chat, we have the SD look at this chat. Just put anything in there that you want to link. Teaching French Terraria right now? Bro, what if I told you that I have only maybe played 5 minutes of Terraria? I've maybe only played like 5 minutes of that game. And my argument has always been, I love Minecraft's visuals, but I love Terraria's bosses more. But Minecraft, you know, it's more my game. I like the 3D type of stuff. I feel like I can't be as creative in Terraria.
Established that we can't eat animals because of our inability to slaughter them in the correct way, but can we use other parts of them? I'm gonna say yes, as long as our killing method is humane. So now all we have to do is gather materials.
Okay, so he's changing it up a little bit.
The entire 600 pages of the Torah one by one into each book. Sounds easy.
Did he actually do that?
Look, it's a librarian. Okay, I already know what you guys are gonna say in the comments.
Wait, isn't it breaking the commandments if he's killing animals in a non-kosher way?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It is technically breaking the rules, but I think that this is a worthy exception because there's really literally no other way for us to write our own Torah without killing a few chickens and squids for their drops. Okay, now begins the excruciating...
Wait, hold on, let me think about this. Technically, could you not get... You don't have to kill the squid. You just have to have him above water, not by your own means. So that's how you get the ink sac. And the feathers, can't you just find that from zombies if you kill enough zombies? This guy did not have to kill shit. This guy did not have to kill anything.
One page at a time. The entire 600-page long Torah. Let's see how long this takes me, guys. Okay, guys, drop your bets. How long did it take for me to copy-paste the entire Torah into books in Minecraft? An hour? 2 hours? 5 hours!
Oh, hell no, bro. I could not be doing that.
And I even installed a
He can't kill zombies? Again, you don't technically have to kill the zombies. As long as they die to their own methods. What if he got a skeleton to shoot a zombie? That works. All I'm saying. And I thought he said the zombies are undead, so that doesn't count. Or he could do it on signs. He could also do it on signs. You're so right. Yeah, he broke the rules for nothing. This guy's a scam.
So,
Video's over. It's a scam.
So long to make these videos. It's because of stuff like that. Every single book, man.
Oh, he actually. Oh, and they can only fit 100 pages per book.
Look at that. The entire Torah. Oh my gosh. On day 33, we can now start thinking about actually beating the game. Only armor we have is gold boots. What are we doing?
Exactly. Yeah, or he could just wait until morning. You're so right, Phoebe.
Of the Torah, no iron armor. That's literally just this challenge. It's like, it started, you know, we were thinking about beating the game, and then, we gotta build the tabernacle, and then, we gotta make an entire recreation of the Torah, and now we can finally beat the game. All right, iron armor, finally. Okay, I have to be careful to remove the golden boots and then put this on, because that's actually a commandment. You can't wear clothing made of different mixed fabrics.
Wait, really?
The more you know, right? Okay, it's now the Sabbath.
That's so specific.
And then we can go beat the game.
The Torah is only the first 5 books in the Old Testament. At least he doesn't need to copy the entire Bible. Dude, holy shit.
There are two big ones that we have to worry about.
Could you imagine?
The thou shalt not murder rule, which basically states we can't kill anything unless it's absolutely necessary for the run to continue.
Yeah, iron and gold are not fabrics.
Kill any hostile mobs other than blazes and the ender dragon.
He could just wear different armor
that are truly required to beat the game. But that rule's pretty easy compared to us having to type a prayer in the chat every time that we eat. Remember, we have to type this whole thing, which takes about 5 to 7 seconds. In other words, if we need to heal at all, we have to freeze for 5 to 7 seconds no matter what after we
No way.
Which is going to make the nether in the end a lot more challenging. Okay, let's find this fortress.
Oh.
My main decider of success in
I
this
always forget the game. Is that was Wind Waker music?
How fast
Absolute cinema.
The Jewish,
Absolute cinema.
Prayer after you eat.
I know it's a Zelda game. I just forget if it's Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker.
Training on monkey type so that I could type this faster. Oh, here's a spawner right here. Okay, we got Monster Hunter. Okay, that's one blaze rod. Okay, now look. Now we're gonna have to heal. Boom.
Must pray.
See, this is where things
That's
get dicey.
insane.
Anything could just get me right now, and I can't do anything. Ooh, no, 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 no.
The fact that he's doing this in hardcore too.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, how are you?
Oh! Dude.
He got lucky.
I'm closing this off. Dude, it takes like 5 bread to heal. Dude, there's so many in there. Dude, why am I so like scared right now?
Dude.
Ah, there's so many.
Bro, they should put like an actually counter for me.
Look at the chat.
I say actually way too much.
Okay, come on. Okay, get me out of here. We actually almost
Like,
just died 'cause we
actually?
were typing our prayer. That's
Nerd
crazy.
emoji.
All right, now all that's left to do is.
No, he
just
really
get
is gonna
our
have the
emperors.
prayer just down after this.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous about eating and then just dying in the Ender Dragon, but you know, we're gonna do our best.
Nameless, be excited for a video that we'll see. Oh yeah, I see the video that Dodo linked.
All of my hours of
We'll watch it
progress
after
on
this.
World to the Ender Dragon. Oh, this is how you know you're dealing with a true Minecraft professional. Let's do this.
Oh, what's this music?
Boom, sniped. I turn into the world's fastest typer whenever I have to heal up. Ah, we're so close.
He said thank you.
Oh my gosh, already another perch. Oh no.
Water bucket.
Oh my gosh.
His run could have just ended right there.
Yes. At first glance, I had done it. I beat Minecraft without breaking the commandments of Judaism. But shortly after entering the credits, I made a fatal error. That was a fun challenge. Not really what I was expecting at all. Oh my god, I can't believe we actually beat that.
He said it.
Wait. Okay, before I end this video, there's something I have to do. In my last video, I said that if we hit 50,000 subscribers, I would do an armpit reveal, and
Nah, I did not need to see that. I did not need to see that, bro. What?
know.
I did not need to see that. All right, hold on. Let me see this video that Dodo sent. Welcome back, Boba. Welcome back. This is new Osu players be like. Oh, and this fucking background too, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, this is how it starts. Slow spinning, slow spinning.
This is way too easy. This is too easy.
That's easy.
What is this?
Wait, you guys are telling me you can't do that? You're telling me you guys can't do that?
What is this? What is this?
Dude, that reminds me of whenever this was like the hardest map. That reminds me when people thought this was the hardest thing. This was 12 years ago. And I know Nameless knows this. This was considered the hardest thing years ago. Yeah, you do that every Sunday. Like, honestly, at this point, I can keep up with that. But what is the hardest map at this point? Osu hardest map. Is it this? I don't know if these videos are accurate, but oh, this is just Big Black again. Nah, hold up. Like I know some other maps. Okay, this is an MREC video. This has to be good. This is MREC. He's like one of the most highest tier players right now. And he's playing this with Hidden. Nah, this is crazy because the jumps. I would forget. This isn't double time too, is it? Hold on, I gotta read the description after this. Is this double time? I don't think it is. But like I would fail. I don't think it was double time. Let me check the description. Oh, he doesn't have it linked. He doesn't have it linked. Nah, dude. That's insane. I could not do that. Any more videos to watch? Oh yeah, we got 2 more. I forgot. I skipped over a couple of dodos. Hold up. Let me see these. The paint version? Yo, this is a fire opening. Oh wait, hold up. The other one's playing. Dish dun. I love this opening. Alright. Wait, question for people in chat. What the fuck? Question for people in chat. Who has seen this anime? Or at least knows about it? Type 1 of you know about this anime. Type 2 of you don't know about this anime. I'm curious. Because I think this is like an underrated anime. I don't think people really know about this. Nameless, you know it. Cat, you don't. Fridge, you don't. No, I gotta show you guys some clips then. Did Rev send this? No, this was Dodo. Dodo sent this. Phoebe, you don't know about this? Okay, after this, we're gonna show you guys some clips. Boba, yeah. Wow, so many people don't know about it. See, my theory was right. Hell, I mean, this is sick. So, let me just find a clip here, because I'm amazed that there's so many people that don't. No, okay. Cat, it's a good. Do I even say that? It's a decent anime. It's just a really mid slice of life, but it's funny. It is funny. What is it even called at this point? Hold up. I gotta pull it up on AniList. If I can have the right URL. There we go. Let me pull it up on AniList. That's what it's called. Oh, it's literally the name of the song. I didn't even realize that. Let me not skip that video. No. So this is the trailer. This is the trailer. This is what you see when you first start. This is the trailer. It is. This show is unhinged. Welcome in, Sonata. Welcome in. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, Dodo. That's the English title. It's such a shitty slice of life thing, but it is funny. But I gotta find a clip. This is like the trailer. Let me find a clip. Okay, this has to, yeah, funny moments. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. Yeah, let me try to move my model a little bit. This is going on the watch list now. It's a funny watch, but don't expect any like great story. That's all I'll say. Okay, come on. This is like boring clips. Where are the funny ones? Yeah, so this girl's like a mob boss, or she's from a family of a mob boss. I'm sure you're all on the watch list. Yeah, probably. Okay, come on. Funny clip, funny clip. Oh, there it is. This is where shit hits the fan. This is how she's introduced to her. Like, what the fuck? No, this shit's unhinged. This shit's unhinged. Where's another clip? I mean, this is like literally the entire first episode. What is this clip? Yeah, okay, this is just the entire first episode. Not a family. I think she just hung out with the gangs in her past. Oh, that might be right. That might be right. That might be right. But it's a really weird show. It's funny, but weird. All right, let's see here. There we go. Actually, I gotta place it like that. All right, we're back. How to read sheet music. Is this actually gonna teach me how to read sheet music, or is this another Rickroll?
This is a staff. This symbol at the beginning tells you which clef to play. There are two main clefs, the low one and the high one. There are also some more obscure clefs that you'll never be told about. The two main clefs, treble and bass.
Bro, is this actually teaching me how to...
Call C. You'll find that a lot of music stuff is based around C.
Dodo, why did you link this?
A, unless you play in a band and it's based on the note right above A.
Why did you link this?
You play an instrument that calls notes what they actually are. Instruments that call notes what they actually are include these, while instruments that don't call notes what they actually are include these. Notes are found on the lines and spaces of the staff.
This is the most Rickroll thing I've ever seen. I know, this is like, I'm prepared for a Rickroll here.
It gets 4 beats, sometimes it doesn't. This is a half note, it gets half the length.
It's a meme sheet music reading thing?
That, while an eighth note gets half the length of that. This pattern,
if there is a joke inside of this,
you can make notes as short as you please.
Like, I can't tell if this guy's memeing about actually reading the music because I don't know shit about this.
Information very useful. Now that you know the notes and rhythms, it's time to move on to the important stuff and figure out what all these symbols mean. So let's just go through them. This reminds you when to breathe, in case you forget to breathe. Playing, contemplate, and continue playing.
I'm breathing.
This is easy. This is not.
It didn't tell me to stop breathing.
Been more difficult. You were never.
Guy, imagine there's a 6-7.
Be soft, softer. Don't even bother. Meh. Be loud, louder.
No, I've never had an interest to play an instrument nameless.
Don't play loud.
Maybe drums when I was little, but
if you're reading this,
I never like learned how to play it or anything.
Go back when no wait. This is only fun when playing trombone. And is also the only fun thing about playing trombone.
You know what I had? I had those recorders in 4th grade.
Everyone gets credit.
They would give you a recorder and you just played a music class.
At least you're playing. You thought it was over. Someone's playing the wrong note. Just stop.
I feel like there's some context here and I just was missing it. Maybe anyone with a history of playing music should find this kind of funny. I'm sure it's a great video for anyone who has any experience of music. I just don't know a shit about music. Or making music, I should say. Alright. I think... Wait, do we have any more videos? Oh, we do. Okay, Sonata linked a video. This is Sonata's video. Is Chibidoki's mark a blessing or a curse?
Hey Chibi, would it be cool if I get a tattoo of your model?
Okay.
No way.
Ignore that. Would I let you get one? Yes. Would it be cool? No. The second you get me tattooed on your body, you will never, ever have sex with a woman. And God forbid you get to that point where she's stripping off your clothes. She'll see that tattoo, and her ovaries will shrivel up and fall out of her coochie like a freaking lizard's tail.
Real.
You will not be able to pleasure a woman. That's like the devil's mark. It's the devil's mark.
The devil's mark.
To pleasure her.
Especially if it's like this model. If it's her quote unquote normal model, then it's probably a little better. It's still not great actually. It's not redeemable. But if you have this,
men, and even then it will be hard.
GG's.
That's
GG's.
fine? Okay. All right.
This is her regular model that she uses. But it's not her... She has a joking normal model. What about what is a sandwich video? Is there a video that's really talking about what is a sandwich? What is a sandwich? Well, you know what? There's a video for everything. Why am I even asking? What is a sandwich? Oh, it's this video.
So
I think I've seen a little bit of this. 55 seconds.
here's another sandwich. All
Yeah.
sandwiches have starch on top and bottom.
Yep.
It's a cube rule of food. If food only has starch on the bottom, that's toast. Obviously, this is toast, but so is this and this. Apple crisp? That's
Wait,
just
sushi's toast? I don't know about that.
toast with the jam side down. Let's review. This is toast and this is a sandwich. A hot dog's a
I
sandwich,
recently
right?
started following F1.
It's a taco
Dodo.
because it has starch on 3 sides. So this is a taco and that's
I started like a couple
4
months
sides of
ago.
starch
So
make
like,
sushi. Sushi.
I know a decent amount of stuff
Sushi,
about
sushi,
F1, but
sushi.
not everything.
That's hard to say. And if there's starch on 5 sides, that's a quiche. Here's
A
a quiche.
quiche?
There's
I love
everywhere.
quiche.
Quiche. Finally, we come to the calzone.
Did you just
Obviously,
say
this
ice cream is
calzone,
quiche?
But so are these. Don't forget the sweet calzone, creamy calzone, carnival calzone, and the Colonel Sanders calzone. That's right. Fried
Scout
chicken
fails
is a
his
calzone.
philosophy course.
There are
That one is
exceptions, like the
classic.
salads. These are salads. And steak is a salad. Then there's the cakes. Lasagna's a beef cake. And so is this.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Total beef cake.
Beefcake.
Visualize your sandwiches and anything else with Lucid Chart.
Yes, Lucid Chart. I love the ad promo at the end. No, this video is a classic too. This video is a classic. I've seen this for sure. There was a video I want to watch. How long is the Scout fails his philosophy course? And is it like actually like a funny video or cool in any way? Oh, it's an SFM. Oh, it's an SFM.
Mario,
This is either really good or really bad. There's no in between. I'm hoping it's really good.
Mario the Idea versus Mario the Man. Phil Jameson, Philosophy 101, 18th of February 2022,
It's just-
midterm
Wait,
1.
no, it's a sniper. I was about to say it's a spy,
Everyone
but it's a
knows
sniper.
Mario is cool as f***. Horrible opening. But who knows what he is thinking? Who knows why he crushes turtles? To save the princess? Also gross.
Real?
And why do we think about him as fondly as we think of the mythical, non-existent Dr. Pepper?
Dr.
Perchance?
Pepper.
You can't just say perchance. I believe it was Kant who said experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. Mario exhibits experience by crushing turts all day. Stop. But he exhibits theory
Okay.
by stating, let's a go. Keep it up, baby. When Mario leaves his place of safety to stomp a turty, he knows that he may die. And yet,
Okay.
for a man who can purchase lives with money, a life
I'm following.
becomes a mere store of value. Okay. A tax that can be paid for, much as a rich man feels any law with a fine is a price. Fine. We think of Mario as a hero, but he is simply a 1%er of a more privileged variety.
Wait.
Why are we saying this? The
Wait,
live kind.
he might be cooking.
What? Perchance. F.
Wait, he was onto something and now he just stopped. Bro, what? What? This is what I'm talking about, man. SFMs, they used to be so good. How long ago was that last one made?
Mario the
2 years ago? Yeah, I mean, I feel like the older ones are so much better than the newer ones. But maybe that's also just like brain rot version of me thinking that. All right, guys, I have a video that I want to watch. I think, oh wait, never mind. We keep getting more. Hold on. There's one more. After this one, because I see ads are playing too. So we'll watch this one, then I have a video I want to watch. Yeah, I get there an ad, so we'll watch this real quick before, or while they get out of ads. Bahrain Grand Prix 2024. Was this in, this was, wait, why is this Japanese?
Lights out and away we go.
Oh, is this a... Oh wait, holy fuck, you guys can't see it. Holy shit, you guys can't see it. Might be. Here, let me play it back from here. Sorry. I'm learning. I'm new to the job, guys. I'm sorry. Box. I'm vibing with this.
Esteban's got a 10-second time penalty. Oh my god, I'm using the steering wheel. You use the steering wheel.
Hello, watermelon.
Watermelon is not an orange. What? What's hamon? This guy doesn't know what's hamon. Let's take the time with the ladle there. We're not skipping out on Nutella. To become the 107th different winner in Formula One for the first time ever, Valtteri Bottas.
Valtteri Bottas. What? Wait, where does this song come from? Like, where's the background music from? What anime is this from? Ooh. Which one is that? I'm drawing a blank. Like, I recognize the name. I'm gonna have to search it up. Hold on, I have to search it up. Which one is that? Oh, it's the fucking horse one. It's the horse one. It's the horse one. That shit just outed me. I haven't seen it, but it is, I do see a lot of clips. The horoscope racers. This is amazing. I have not seen this. Max Verstappen. That was amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. See, I would have recognized what it was at the end. Don't worry, I have friends who liked it as well. One even plays the game. No, I'm serious. I have not seen it. Where's my any list? It's even on my plan to watch. Let me see. Yeah, it's not even on my plan to watch, or I haven't seen it. I put everything on this. I put absolutely everything on this list. I swear I have not seen it. But I do know the song. The song's catchy as fuck. I like the song. All right, now I have a video I want to play. And this is gonna be another one of those videos where I cook up, right? Because you guys saw last time we reacted, right? We did the Minecraft video from Ish. This one's about to be another banger of a video. You guys are in for a real treat. How many of you guys are aware of the guy named Defunct Land? Does anyone know of Defunct Land? He's known for making a lot of theme park specifically Disney related stuff, but he does other things as well. Type 1 in chat if you know who Defunct Land is. Type 2 if you don't. Oh goody Kapu! Yeah, no, those videos brought you. Hey, we're about to watch one. We're about to watch one because I gotta show these guys videos. I gotta show these guys videos. Two. Okay, great. You guys are in for a real. Kidland and Fast Pass videos. Okay, yes, I was gonna originally do the Fast Pass video, but we're not doing that one. We're gonna do. I'm gonna play this one right here. The video is called Disney Channel's Theme: A History Mystery. And I'm not going to really explain what the video is about. You guys will learn in the first 5 minutes what the video is about, and it is such an interesting topic. I'm going to move my model again because you guys really got to see the whole thing. This guy's videos are so good. All right, let's play this one. If you guys have seen the video, you know this one's already a banger. Yeah, this one's amazing. This one's amazing.
November 15th,
let's play it.
1926. The National Broadcasting Company hit the airwaves for the first time.
You guys want captions? Let me know if you want captions or not.
Broadcast networks were still relatively new, and while impressive, the process was not without its issues. NBC's programming was broadcast from New York City, transmitted via telephone
yes, captions. Okay, we'll keep the captions.
Stations, and then sent via radio into the homes of listeners. A major difficulty was communication.
I've seen this video, but it's so good. I can watch it multiple times.
Some networks utilized two lines between parties. A telephone line that transmitted the programming, and a telegraph line that transmitted memos between employees. NBC did not have the latter, so when it came time for the affiliate stations to manually switch between programs, they were often unsure when the programming block was going to end, resulting in a clumsy operation that affected the listening experience. Almost immediately after its debut, NBC was looking for a way to solve this issue. Rather than spend time and money running telegraph lines to all of its affiliates, NBC needed to send the message that programming was going to conclude through the programming itself. This message needed to be clear enough that the affiliate stations would know to make the switch, but not disruptive to those listening to the programming. An NBC announcer, Phillips Carlin, had previously been the announcer of the B.F. Goodrich Silvertown Orchestra program, which was introduced by a series of chimes.
This right now just sounds
Carlin
like a lot of
suggested
history
a short
facts that don't
series
make
of notes
like
be
any sense
played
why you
at
would
the end
care.
of programming, signaling to the
But let 'em
affiliate
cook.
stations to make switches while offering a pleasant melody to listeners. The original NBC melody consisted of 7 notes, which would be played by the announcer at the end of the program. This sequence proved too complicated for many announcers, and after a few years of experimenting, the melody would be simplified to just 3 notes: G, E, C. While not the first musical network identifier put in place, the NBC chimes was the first to be recognized nationwide and was the first iconic sound signature in the United States. As more radio and eventually television networks entered the media landscape throughout the 20th century, many would try to create sound signatures of their own. Most often, the branding would only last a few years
Yep.
before being refreshed. And the sound signatures with the most longevity
not as
would
right.
often not be themes representing the network as a whole, but rather a specific programming block, such as a theme for news or sports. Still, there were a few network themes that became permanent. The NBC chimes are still used today, 90 years after being introduced.
And you guys will recognize some of these.
In 1984, Nickelodeon debuted a theme sung by jazz musician Eugene Pitt and produced by roots musician Tom Pompisello.
Nickelodeon.
This sound signature remains the network's theme and has been remixed countless times in the 40 years since being introduced. In 1993, HBO debuted the HBO Static Angel. The branding
Oh, you
was
guys gotta
created
know
by
this
a team
one.
led by HBO's head of production, Bruce Richmond, and the logo and short music cues still appear with HBO original programming nearly 3 decades later. The NBC chimes, the Nickelodeon mnemonic, and the HBO Static Angel are all iconic sound signatures, recognizable to generations of viewers. However, there is another
You're kidding. Nickelodeon doesn't exist anymore? No, you're kidding.
network theme that fits this description, a theme that has been playing for 2 decades and has achieved an iconic status for generations as well. This is the Disney Channel theme. The theme comprises 4 notes. 4 notes that debuted in the early
Right here, guys, right here.
2000s. 4 notes that dominated through the network's rise and peak in popularity. 4 notes that are still being used on the channel today. The Disney Channel theme was created by
Crickets.
The Disney Channel theme was created by The Disney Channel theme was created by
Oh, dude, I got goosebumps.
I have no idea.
We should be good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great.
Okay, great.
Andrew Barth Feldman, Sis, Damian Haas, you are a star on stage and screen, and you have appeared in a Disney television production.
That's right.
You are a star of stage.
I am.
And screen.
Am.
You are a Disney Channel fan.
Some would say.
You have been on Disney Channel.
I have been on Disney Channel, yes.
I invited you here to ask you one question. So here we go.
Defunct Land presents. Oh, you already know if this video is gonna be good when they have something like that. Yeah, I've heard some pretty shitty things about Disney when it comes to like signing kids for films and shows.
Do you know the Disney Channel theme?
I feel like I do.
They all know it. You guys also know it
Do
too.
you know the Disney
Wait till they
Channel
say
theme
it.
song?
If you guys don't know what it is, you guys will remember it.
It makes me think like a Hillary Duff, like, hi, I'm Hillary Duff, and you're watching the Disney Channel. And then it'd be like,
It's hi, you're watching Disney Channel. That's the theme. But
That's not the theme. That is something, and the theme is in there.
It is there. There is one.
Yes, there is a theme.
Oh my god.
Don't.
There it is.
That's right, you got it.
I know.
Or is it like bant, 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 or something like that?
That is really close.
Okay, yeah.
It's actually
Yeah, of course.
Isn't it weird that we don't know who wrote that theme?
No.
No. That's it. Video's over.
Okay.
We don't know who wrote the Nickelodeon theme.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
I don't.
But you could know if you wanted.
Sure, and I'm sure we could know if we wanted to know who wrote the
But we
Disney Channel
can't.
theme.
Nobody
Okay,
knows.
go.
So what I'm going to try to do is a legitimate investigation.
Okay.
Where I try to figure out who wrote this theme.
Great.
I'm catching you at such a crazy time in this journey that you're on. I can't wait to see.
Guys, this video is so hype. The editing too. He's gotten so good with his editing.
I've always been fascinated with television programming, specifically programming breaks. The content before, after, and in between shows. Not the commercials, but the bumpers, network identifications, and interstitial programming. It is a fascinating liminal space, full of subtle reassurances. Here's where you are, here is what you've been watching, and here's what's next.
The Flintstones, man. The Flintstones.
Don't worry.
No, the editing is so good.
At the peak of television's popularity, these breaks even acted as extensions of the main content, to the point that, absent of this material, context is lost. You can watch an episode of Full House or Family Matters on DVD, but without the TGIF branding and interstitials, there's a key component to the viewing experience that is missing. You can watch All That or Clarissa Explains It All on streaming, but it is a fundamentally different experience removed from the SNCC branding. There is no channel where this symbiosis is more apparent than Disney Channel. Unlike its rivals Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, Disney Channel does not have traditional commercial breaks with content produced by third-party advertisers. Instead, the channel uses this time in a variety of creative ways. This programming, which has been watched by millions of people for over 2 decades, is surrounded and accented by 4 simple notes. But how do you trace back their origins? Where do you even begin?
It's so eerie. This is a reference to another video he made. FastPass didn't make lines longer. That's another great video. Depending on what time we finish this, we might watch that one, because that video is also just such a banger. But let's finish this one first before I make that commitment. This is the drawing board right here. Yeah, Mr. Fridge, this is cooking too hard. Back what's happening, but you just gotta watch. He's trying to figure out who made the Disney Channel theme. The one that goes dun 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 dun. It's not written anywhere. No one, when this video came out, no one knew anything
timeline
about this.
On April 18th, 1983, the Disney Channel debuted in the United States. As we've discussed a lot on Defunct TV, the Disney Channel was originally a premium cable service, following the successful model created by HBO a decade earlier. Subscribers of the Disney Channel were treated to reruns of classic Disney films, shows, and shorts, along with a selection of original programming and some cool bumpers. The Disney Channel logo featured Mickey's silhouette in front of a television with scan lines. This would often be accompanied by a Mickey-shaped satellite that became an icon of the channel in its early years. The channel did not have a dedicated theme when it debuted, so various instrumentals of Zippity Doo Dah were used in the bumpers.
The Disney Channel.
I find this all so
1986,
fascinating. I
just
don't know about
3
you guys,
years
but
after debuting,
I
the
find
Disney
all this
Channel
stuff
was
so
given
cool.
Its first big refresh. While the logo stayed the same, the tone of the channel was changed significantly, transitioning from its original dramatic, cinematic approach to one that was more lighthearted and Disney. This came with a new series of channel identifications that featured the disembodied hands of Mickey Mouse performing some sort of task or activity that resulted in the creation of the Disney Channel logo. These bumpers were brilliantly shot, visually stunning, and also a bit unsettling. There's something disturbing about only seeing Mickey's hands in puppet form and never hearing his voice. In one of these bumpers, Mickey goes into a photo booth, and you think surely this will be the one where we see
Hell
his
yeah,
face,
Phoebe.
but no, the photos just come out smudged and blurred. Scary stuff. This bumper is also terrifying, but
Mickey
it's
getting
definitely on
swole.
purpose this time. Mickey is having a nightmare in which his hand is being chased by a ghost, and then the Disney Channel logo itself.
Man, the
hand then
old
runs down a
bumpers
hallway
were just
made
so
of the other bumpers,
so
and all
weird.
Of those bumpers'
Like
hands
a
begin to
fever
attack
dream.
This bumper's hand, and one of the attacking bumpers is the bumper we're watching. The bumper ends with Mickey's alarm waking him up, which is a total cliche, but otherwise, the bumper is the best bumper. It bumps. Many of the musical
Agreed.
cues in these channel IDs are similar, but the Disney Channel still lacked a distinct theme. However, an original song was created to promote the channel, and they
No,
did
Poke,
not
you're good.
hold
You're good,
back on
Poke.
the energy.
You're here just in time for like the banger video.
This rather long musical number
So Poke,
culminated
just to
in
catch you
families
up,
and
we're watching a video of who created the Disney Channel theme that plays after each film, right? So when it goes bum 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 bum, we're trying to figure out who made that. Before this video, and I won't spoil, but maybe even still to this day, no one knows who created this theme.
Disney characters singing Disney's Our
And you're
Channel.
here right in
among
time.
the
We just
choir
started the
was
video.
Everyone's favorite Disney character.
Our channel. Disney's our channel.
This song often ended with one of the most violent logo reveals in the history of television. A few years later, in the early 90s, more channel IDs in the POV style were created.
He's just
Except
reviewing
rather
all
than puppetry,
the older
these
ones right
new
now.
ones used claymation, and instead of featuring Mickey's hands, this batch was from the perspective of Donald. In 1995, the Disney Channel began to phase out the scanline portion of its logo, opting to just use the text to represent the channel. This would not last long though, as 2 years later in 1997, the channel would have its most significant change yet, transitioning from a premium cable service to a basic cable channel. Disney would drop the in the channel's name, becoming simply Disney Channel. A new logo was created with a Mickey-shaped television that various characters would be composited into. This refresh also gave Disney Channel its most distinct musical theme yet.
That's
These branding
different. That is
changes
so
were just
different.
part of a massive transition for Disney Channel. Up to this point, most of the Disney Channel's original programming was 27 minutes. But after the switch to basic cable, the channel would transition to television standard 22-minute programs. This meant that Disney Channel's 27-minute
Oh, that's
programming
cursed. That
would
is-
be phased out and replaced
Who
with
is
new
cursed?
content. And also, that for every 30 minutes of airtime, the channel would need 8 minutes of programming breaks. Disney Channel assured its longtime viewers that they would not be filling this time with commercials, which was somewhat true. Disney
Yeah,
Channel
early
would take
TV is
on very
cursed.
few sponsorships from outside companies, instead opting to advertise the countless products being sold throughout the Disney company. This turned Disney Channel into a synergy machine, seamlessly promoting its films, TV shows, products, and
that's
theme
such a good
parks.
idea.
However, it would be a
Promote your
disservice
own
to call these
content.
tie-ins simply commercials, as they were formatted in such a way that they could be viewed as original programming. For instance, within a year of the transition to basic cable, Disney Channel began airing a program called Movie Surfers. Movie Surfers gave viewers an inside look at the newest Disney feature film, with child actors serving as entertainment reporters. Ideas such as these were brilliant and a sign of what was to come, but at this point in the late 90s, Disney Channel was still very much in a period of transition and experimentation, and not every idea stuck. Coming out of the switch to basic cable, Disney Channel created 3 distinct programming blocks. First, Playhouse Disney was created as a morning block with programming aimed at preschoolers. Second, Vault Disney was created to air classic films, television programs,
Horizon.
and shorts. Vault Disney would air at night
Hell
and throughout
yeah.
the early morning. Finally, over a year after the rebrand, a third programming block was introduced to Disney Channel, an afternoon block aimed at tweens and teens named Zoog
Guys, does
Disney.
anyone recognize
Zoog
these?
Disney
The
had its
Zoogs?
own theme, its own characters, and even its own world. The Zoogs were
I
a group of robots that lived
I saw a
inside
couple
the
of
bits
these
and
when I was
bytes
a
between
kid.
the television and computer screen.
Just a couple times, not too often.
Their entire backstory is explained in their theme song, including
Yeah, Bobo, I don't expect you to know. I'm gonna be honest, I definitely did not expect you to know.
And since it was released in 1998,
Damn, Poke, I see how it is. Alright, just tell me I'm old. I see how it is.
The Zoog Disney programming block was an attempt to appeal to the tweens and teens of the late 90s that were becoming more and more interested in this thing called the interweb. It also served the dual purpose of promoting the tie-in website. The lineup for Zoog Disney was initially pretty sparse, with Disney needing to syndicate shows such as Growing Pains while it built its own tween programming. Though Disney really only needed to syndicate the 7th season of Growing Pains because this was the one that featured a young Leonardo DiCaprio, which allowed the channel to brand an entire week of programming as Leonardo Week.
Yeah.
In 2000,
what the hell,
Disney
Mr.
Channel
Fridge?
introduced a new variant.
Disney had hard copies of his original Continent Space satellite in case the world is destroyed. What, are the aliens gonna enjoy Disney?
Of the 1997 logo, removing the characters in the middle and giving it a more modern, hip look. The Zoogs were also given a CG redesign with more human-looking characters, and Disney Channel even created Zoog video games and action figures. A new sound signature was also circulated around this time, but it was less of a musical mnemonic and more 2 melodic shouts.
Come on, that someone in chat has to recognize this other than me.
In 2001,
like that
Disney
shout
Channel
thing
was on its way to establishing itself.
Yo,
as a
you're so
major
right, Mr. Fridge. I'm a
competitor in the
Zoog.
Preteen demographic.
I'm actually a
which
Zoog.
at the time was dominated by Nickelodeon. By 2002, Disney Channel was ready for another refresh. The 3 programming block model might have helped with the transition from premium cable, but it was no longer needed. The block with the most successful branding, Playhouse Disney, would remain. The Vault Disney block would be retired entirely.
Oh, Herbie.
As Disney Channel was going all
The
in
Herbie.
on tween programming. The Zoog Disney branding would also be dropped, while most of its content would remain. Movie surfers would continue to produce more.
Y'all gotta know about
episodes
Herbie,
and more
man.
interstitial
I think
programming.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Herbie, specifically the girl, which I know was Hannah Montana, or I guess Miley Cyrus, but the Herbie character, the girl, I think would have been my sexual awakening when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was. I mean, damn. Just posted what I sound. Wait, just posted what sound I think of when I think of Disney. You don't need to watch it. Okay, yeah, I'll look at it after. Herbie's from the 70s? No, nah, there's no way.
In a similar
There's
vein
no
were
way.
created.
No, I
previous
said
movie block
I said specifically the girl, not the
Disney
car.
Channel movie with a brand new song that would
That's Rev. If you want to talk about cars, that's Rev.
Perhaps most significantly, the rebranding would bring a new logo and a new channel theme. These additions first appeared at some point.
Bro, the car does
in
not have a
2002.
gender. What the fuck are you talking about?
So I figure the first step in finding out who wrote the Disney Channel theme is finding when the theme first appeared. The Disney Channel Wikia said this came about sometime in September of 2002, so let's watch some ads from September of 2002.
Kids like you express themselves every day on Disney Channel.
It does help to talk about September 11th because you get it out.
Dude, this was a dark moment.
You and you get to be heard.
It was such a traumatic event that, how could you forget?
If you had heard me last year, that's all I would have been talking about.
It's definitely a healing process.
Disney Channel. Express yourself.
Oh, thank God. I really thought that was going to be the first appearance of the theme. This segment, this Express Yourself segment, I feel like I've seen something like this before where the teen stars of the channel do these sit-downs, but usually it's about friends or the
This was not in a good light at all.
But it's not about
It did not age well.
9/11, usually. So after a bit more research, I found a lot more of these 9/11 PSAs, most of which were from right after the September 11th attacks in 2001, and these have been recirculated recently. About a year ago, there was a bunch of news stories looking back on these PSAs, but none of those look back on the ones that were a year later, which visually are a lot less patriotic, which makes the transition into talking about 9/11 far more jarring. Anyways.
When you give, you get back a lot more. Check out Disney Adventures Magazine for all the details.
You can make a difference. Kids can make a big difference.
So this is still the old logo, and I haven't heard the new theme yet, but I also haven't seen any Zoog Disney branding. So in the timeline here, it seems this is after Zoog Disney was retired, but before the new assets went into circulation. I'll watch a few more from this batch just to make sure.
Kids like you express themselves every day on Disney Channel.
One of the positive sides of September 11th.
All right, that's enough of that. I don't think the theme is in this batch, so let's move on.
Dude, it's so
comment does
fucking
say,
dark.
It's awesome you got a September 2002 Disney Channel airing from before the retool/logo change. So that makes me optimistic that the wiki is right and that September 2002 is when we get the new logo. Not sure if that's when the theme's going to show up, though. Also, huge thank you to archivists that upload programming breaks. These are specifically from Southpaw Frizzle. I view it as legitimately important historical work. These are time capsules that could have easily been lost.
Real.
That's the old theme. So this is still before the retool. Gosh darn it. Let's see if there's any of those Express Yourself ads in here.
I think that kids should just be friends with their friends for who they are and not worry about where they came from or who their parents are.
I agree.
W opinion.
Just because of what someone else has done.
A lot of my friends, they're treated differently because of the whole September 11th
Bruh.
situation.
Oh my gosh, I thought this was going to be a normal one. This was before Disney Channel's logo changed a few days later on October 7th, 2002 by CA Square. And then Evans Media Archive says, nope, they changed it on September 30th, 2002. There's no way somebody uploaded something from September 30th, 2002, is there? Oh my gosh.
Go like this.
This is September 30th, 2002, and that's the new Playhouse Disney logo down there. We're so close.
Boy Meets World.
Wait.
After that, it's a twin thing.
Wait.
Sister.
On Disney
Hold,
Channel.
chat, hold.
That was the 4-note mnemonic. We found it. So the new logo and
Wait, did I hear it? Hold on. Let me play it back.
30th, 2000.
I gotta hear it again.
Wait.
Sister.
On Disney Channel.
Oh yeah, right there.
That was the 4-note mnemonic. We found it.
It's a little bit delayed,
So the
but
new
yeah.
logo and 4-note theme debuted the week of September 30th, 2002. But we're still missing a key feature of the rebrand. I don't see any of the wand IDs. I don't see them drawing anything. The Disney Channel channel identification, or wand IDs as they are most often referred to, are a series of bumpers that feature a star of the channel stating their name.
I mean,
and the
this part right
program in which they
here.
appear before uttering the classic line.
And you're watching.
This is more like.
It's almost unnecessary to describe these bumpers.
Actually, I won't say anything because that'll definitely pinpoint my age.
And
I won't say anything.
Of Disney Channel that exists outside of the programming, and they are one of the most famous channel identifications in the history.
But no,
of
I would
television.
disagree.
For
I would
broadcast
disagree.
networks, channel IDs such as these are actually mandatory. Stations must air an identification during sign-on and sign-off, as well as every hour on the hour.
This is station KMBC, Channel 9,
Dude,
Kansas City.
Fridge is on fire with Boba. What the fuck?
Uses public airwaves and is subject to the identification
Boba's
standards
catching
set by the
strays.
Federal Communications Commission. Cable channels, on the other hand, are private, and instead of using airwaves, cable uses cables and satellites.
No wonder,
so while cable
bruh.
channels such as Disney Channel don't legally have to air channel identifications, there are still many reasons why programmers might create these types of bumpers. For children's television, the FCC mandates that there's a clear separation between the programming and the commercials. This is due to the fact that children have child brains that can't always tell when Max and Ruby has ended and a commercial for Floam has begun. This is what initially led to some of the most famous bumpers in children's television, including the famous After These Messages bumpers from ABC. A channel identification after the commercials and before the programming can also qualify as a reasonable separation of the two. Another common use for channel IDs and bumpers in general is that they provide a buffer before and after the commercial block.
Dude, Max and Ruby was
if the
goated.
beginning or end of the commercial block is cut off due to a glitch or an error, it will only cut into the bumper and not the commercial. This prevents the channel from losing any revenue from its advertisers. Another, more obvious reason for a channel ID is the
Dude,
benefit to the
Boomerang.
viewer. While today it is
Guys,
almost
Boomerang is where
entirely
Tom and Jerry was
irrelevant,
originally
before the advent
on.
of modern television interfaces.
You're
viewers
watching
often had
Boomerang
no way
on
of
Cartoon
knowing what
Network.
network they were watching as they surfed through channels. So having someone say it out loud was actually pretty helpful. Perhaps the most important aspect of a channel ID, though, is branding. And this is the true genius of the Disney Channel wand IDs. In the course of just a few seconds, the channel was able to present one of their stars, one of their programs,
That's
the
such a
channel's name,
smart
and the
way of
channel's
doing
logo
things.
as one unified product. After comparing this to the chaos and randomness
Disney was so ahead of
Zoom
its
Disney,
of its competition
it is no
here.
wonder why these idents were so successful in rebranding the channel. which is why it's so surprising that there are no wand IDs from late 2002, or I should say, almost no wand IDs. Who is this kid? This
He's got aura.
nobody was the first person to draw the Disney Channel logo. He's also really good. He is a pro. Look at those circles.
Yeah, he's got aura.
This kid, whose bumper aired throughout late 2002, was the first person to appear in a wand identification, even if only technically. The first batch of wand IDs with the channel stars would not air until June of 2003, 8 months after the rebrand. Prior to their debut, Disney Channel would rely on a different set of channel IDs that were far more elaborate in scope and used an impressive amount of visual effects for the time. Each bumper featured children using their imaginations to make an ordinary situation magical, before returning back to reality as the Disney Channel logo was revealed. Like the other bumpers from this refresh, these idents also ended with the 4-note theme. Watching these back to back, it's interesting to note how different the music cues are. They all have different tones, instrumentation, and progressions. Often, the only common element is the final 4 notes, which also vary slightly in key and rhythm. These imagination IDs would continue to air on the channel.
Disney, I feel like, was so much more creative than what they are now.
The initial batch
Am I wrong
of
about
wand IDs
that?
featured such stars as Hilary Duff for Lizzie McGuire.
Like, I think they used to be so much more creative, and nowadays it's like you can expect things out of Disney. When old Disney, like, you couldn't expect their next move.
IDs. One for animated Lizzie, and another for Kim Possible, Ron Stoppable, and Rufus. It is hard to properly explain just how popular these bumpers were. It seemed that every child that watched the channel desperately wanted to do one.
Me and my friend have glow sticks.
Guys, what have I told you? I did one of these already. And I have it on video. Of course, it literally has my face in it and everything. But I literally did one of these.
One day, and on the commercials you can see where they have those little
If I ever do a
sticks
face
and
reveal, I'll
they're
show you the
going-
video.
Me and
Someone
my
clip
friend
this
like
and
to
remind
play
me if
around.
I ever do a
It's like,
face
"I'm
reveal.
Selena." But we were watching
But I have a
Disney
video of
Channel.
this.
We like to draw it all the time.
They never had you do a wand ID despite you being on the channel.
No, and I could talk about my disappointment with that all day. That's all I wanted to do. That was all I wanted to do, because if I ever flipped the channel, odds are I would see like, what's up? I'm Juggy Brodelteen and you're watching the Disney Channel, and do the little doots. The closest I ever got was they had my zombie character host like, it's Disney Halloween special week, and you know.
Oh, so you had a bumper.
I had a bumper, but it was with my
Yeah, for
character
real,
that
Mr.
was a
Fridge.
zombie and was
Does anyone want to tell Selena about her heartbreak in the future with Justin
we never
Bieber?
did the Mickey. It was just always like, you know, coming up next is whatever, and I'd be like, "Ah, no!" And they'd be like, that's right, it is a new episode.
These bumpers have remained relevant with Disney Channel fans old and new. In 2019, the Disney Now app debuted a feature that allowed users to make their own wand IDs. And at the 2022 D23 Disney Fan Convention, there was even a photo op where you could pretend to do one. The wand IDs have even found a broader legacy outside of just those that watch the channel, reaching the true indicator of cultural notability: memes. The original badge constantly circulates online, with fans editing the footage to display the stars' drawings more realistically, showcasing just how bad these actors are at drawing what appears to be a fairly simple logo. Returning to the initial batch that was aired on the channel, the clever
you're so
editing
right,
around
Poke.
these awful drawings is evident. I think the worst one has to be Spencer Breslin, who even in the edited version is still noticeably off. But to be fair, he probably had other things on his mind.
If you had heard me last year, that's all I would have been talking about.
I had seen these edited versions a few times, but I just thought of something while revisiting them. Where
Hot
did
take,
this footage
Disney is a dying brand, only having a select few popular IPs today. Yeah, because they're busy doing so much live action stuff that no one's asking for.
come from? These are
And their
obviously
parks, on top of that, their parks are, well, actually, up until just recently, are starting to do actually cool things. Before that, the last couple years, nothing.
outtakes and not taken from the original idents. Sure enough, I was able to find a few of these outtakes, and there are a few things that stood out to me. First, this line from Hilary Duff.
Oh, it's mouse ears.
Yes, mouse.
Oh.
There you go.
It seems that the stars were not sure what they were even supposed to be drawing, which makes you wonder what
You can put it in the
instructions they
Discord.
were given.
It's fine.
Most likely,
Yeah, you can put
they
it in
were
the
told they were
Discord, Kat.
drawing the new logo, and this was just her noticing that they were mouse ears for the first time.
I would like
Hilary
to remember
Duff was one of the
personally because
first
it's
to ever
actually a
see
cool
the new
video.
logo and the first to ever do a wand ID. and she has no point of reference for what the final version will look like, and has no concept of just
No,
how
she's
iconic
talking about
these
the clip
bumpers
about
will
me
become.
saying that I would
This is the
show
burden of
my
the
mouse
trailblazer
or
and
the
solitude
wand
of
ID
the
thing
trendsetter.
if I redo a face reveal.
900 times. I think I had like lost.
Yeah,
my
I think that's
personality at
cool.
that point. Plus, I was like pubescent teen. I was like, what are they making me do? This is invisible. This is not cool.
Another thing I noticed is that these outfits are the same ones used in the Express Yourself bumpers.
Man, who the hell knows
/911
Mr. Fridge?
PSAs.
I don't know what
This
Hillary
either
Duff is
means that
doing.
The channel had a wardrobe for the stars whenever they were appearing as themselves, or that these were filmed on the same day or days. Both are likely. Finally, and most importantly, I noticed this. That is a slate. It is used for sound synchronization.
Guys, we're getting
and shot
somewhere.
organization. Clapperboards typically feature the scene, shot, and take, as well as the name of the director of photography and the director. It's difficult to make out, but the top name is labeled DIR, and the bottom is labeled CAM. This means that someone named G. Owen directed at least the production of the first batch of wand IDs. Despite not airing until June of 2003, it is safe to assume that these wand IDs were actually shot with the Express Yourself segments in 2002. The actors' clothes are the same, they look the same age, and they were all part of the same massive refresh. The Disney Channel Wikia claims that the wand IDs were filmed along with the Express Yourself ads, specifically in August of 2002. If true, this makes perfect sense within the timeline. The channel probably set October as the month the refresh would kick in. As we discovered, many of these changes actually debuted on September 30th, but that was the Monday of the first week of October, so this still tracks. The only part of the August shoot that was time sensitive was the 9/11 PSAs, which were designed to debut before the refresh during the 1-year anniversary of the attacks that September. The post-production of these segments was likely expedited to meet the deadline, and the channel made sure that these all ended with the old logo. This is almost too perfect. These 9/11 PSAs were designed to only air in September of 2002, as all of the stars are referencing the 1-year anniversary specifically.
Mr.
These
Fridge,
would
you're
never air
getting ahead,
again,
you're getting ahead.
So only these would retain the old logo and would never need an updated version. The other Express Yourself ads were definitely shot at the same time, were designed to air at any time and in perpetuity, all end with the new logo, and for the record, have a very different tone than the 9/11 ones.
Ooh, I love food.
Express yourself.
Another 9/11.
Assuming G. Owen directed the wand IDs from pre to post-production, then they must know who wrote the music, and therefore the theme. This is the most solid lead I have, but there is just one problem. I don't know their first name, and searching for G. Owen or any variation of did not return solid results. I assume that the voice in the outtakes is the director, and it sounds masculine, so I looked for Gregory, Gary, George, Gerald, Gabriel, Gavin, Grant,
This guy did his
before
homework.
eventually trying Glenda, Gabby, Grace, Gretel, Gwen, and Gertrude before giving up. I still feel like this is a key to the puzzle.
It's Gertrude
I just
Owens.
cannot find the answer right now, so I'm going to have to go in a different direction.
Thank you for calling the Defunct Land tip line. If you have any leads on who might have written the Disney Channel theme, please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, I know who wrote the Disney Channel theme song. It was this guy. It was Joe. Yeah, it was Joe Mama. Joe Mama wrote
Got
the
him.
Disney Channel theme song.
Got
So
him.
I hope that helps.
Hey, I've got a tip. Why don't you stop calling these YouTube videos documentaries, you pretentious
Yo, Kevin. What's up, man? Hey, I heard you were researching the Disney Channel theme. Have you ever heard of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones?
The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones are a ska
Rest in
band
peace,
that was
Nameless.
formed
Glad
in
you were able to join us
Boston,
for part of it.
Massachusetts in 1983. The band was originally started by blah 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 blah. All
Bruh,
I need to
someone
know
clipped
is
me
that
out
in
of context
1997,
saying-
the band
I'm
released
not
the
gonna
hit
say it again.
single, The Impression That I Get. This is by far the most popular Mighty Mighty Boss Tones song, and for our purposes, its relevance is found
Welcome
in the
back, Dodo.
repeated horn riff heard throughout the track.
Dodo, we're
Let me
still on
know
the
if you
we're still on the
hear anything
lookout.
familiar.
We haven't gotten to the answer yet.
Yes, The Impression That I Get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones seemingly features what would become the Disney Channel theme 5 years later. The riff does include the same notes, and the rhythm is similar, but this is only the first half of this riff.
This one's
The
iconic.
reason that I mention this
Someone
is
in
not
chat has
because
to
I
know
think
that.
the composer of the theme stole from the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. It is also not because I think the theme was written by a Bostonian. I mention this because there is almost no information on the Disney Channel
So Dodo,
theme
this
online.
video is all about trying to figure out who made the Disney Channel theme that goes bum 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 bum. That's what this video is all about. And there's no idea of who made it.
And everywhere I seem to go,
There we go. Okay,
if there's
finally,
discussion
people know
on
about
these
it.
4 notes,
Cat poke. There we
someone will
go.
bring
There we
up
go.
This song. So while I don't think this is part of the mystery, the Mighty
We're
Mighty
getting
Boss
somewhere.
Stones have made the board. Although I am going to put them way over here. With that out of the way, let's see if we can find some more promising leads.
Yeah, guys, I made it.
There are 2 major
Mr. Fridge
music
is right, I made it.
licensing organizations that composers and artists join, and that's ASCAP and BMI. And they have a shared database. So if you want to license something, all you have to do is go to this search engine and search for the song, and it'll tell you who owns it, who wrote it, who has the ability to license it. Now, I'm not sure that the composer that wrote the theme would have submitted to ASCAP and BMI, as Disney Channel owns it 100%, but it's the best lead I have right now. So let's search. You can search by title, you can search by composer, you can search by publisher, but I'm just going to type in Disney Channel and see what happens.
A lot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There are 4 pages. There are so many compositions. There are 77 results. I thought we'd have no results. Now I'm thinking we have too many. Okay, let's see what they give us. Arnheider Theodore Linkfield. That's a great name. It just says Disney Channel. It doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't say the year. The composition is just
Thank you for the head pats, Boba.
Okay, here's another one called Disney Channel.
Hey, no worries, Boba.
We
Hey,
at least
have a great day at work.
this time.
Kill it out there.
Luft Raus.
I'll link this video in the Discord
German?
probably because there's I know there's people who probably want to finish it who
Like
aren't
Disney
able to.
Channel, is that what, like a bumper?
But I'll
stuff,
link
like
it in
an
the Discord
arrow?
when I'm done.
Okay, that's German Disney Channel. Okay, this is Japanese Disney Channel. Japan Central Music Limited. It's not Disney Channel 10th anniversary because that would have been 93 or something like that. David Norland is credited for writing at least half of these results. I mean, look at how many he made. But how do we verify that he wrote the theme? Because these don't give much away. Okay, so these alternate titles are actually what the announcer is saying. So, and now back to, yeah, so it says, and now back to right here. Sweet Niblets, Hannah Montana. I bet you I can find the one that says Sweet Niblets. And if it ends with the theme, David Norland wrote the theme. Okay, we got this. Let's do it.
Rock stardom? No biggie. New boy crushes? Whoa, stop the presses! Catch the drama of Hannah Montana on Disney Channel.
We're waiting for Sweet Niblets.
Hannah Miley? Well, I know. Hang out with Hannah and Miley on Hannah Montana right here on Disney Channel. Stick around. Hannah Montana will be right back on Disney Channel. Let's get back to Hannah Montana.
See ya, Boba.
Say Sweet Niblets.
Hannah Montana's next, part of Disney Channel's Summer of Stars. Don't go away. Hannah Montana will be right back. Part of Disney Channel's Summer of Stars. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana.
Lots of Hannah Montana. Dude, she was so popular.
Part of That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
Disney
Hannah
literally
Montana.
made her.
Hannah Montana. Sweet Niblets. Hannah Montana.
Yes, we got it.
Sweet
What is
Niblets.
the theme there?
Hannah Montana will be right back on Disney Channel.
It is. It's there. Sweet Niblets. Hannah Montana Disney promo. David Richard Christopher Norland. Now I just got to figure out how to get in touch with this guy. His website does not mention working for Disney Channel. I'm 95% sure this is the David Norland that wrote for Disney Channel. And I found a way to contact
Yeah,
him.
2013, Mr. Fridge.
Really
Wrecking
hope
Balls,
he
yeah.
responds.
I think that was 2013 if my memory serves me right. That video was like very out there for its time. Like
Good
nowadays
news.
it wouldn't
David
make
Norland
any
responded.
news.
Bad news, he did not write the Disney Channel theme. He started writing for the channel in 2007, so the mnemonic predated his involvement. However, I still asked if he would be willing to do an interview, because he wrote many instrumentals using the 4-note theme and he very well might know who wrote it. Another reason I'd love to speak with him is because he started writing for the channel in 2007. When I saw that year, 2 words immediately came to mind: Ribbon Era. A common practice among those who study and teach history is to separate long spans of time and large amounts of information into smaller, more digestible eras. But how does one go about breaking apart history? Sometimes it's more obvious than others. For instance, the history of China is most often told through its dynasties, and it is very clear when each dynasty begins and ends. Disney's film history has also famously been separated into eras, such as the Golden Age, Silver Age, and the most well-known, the Disney Renaissance. While most breakdowns of the Disney animation
Oh, I
eras
love Lilo and
explain the
Stitch.
historical reason for the change, I find that these eras are separated less by history and more by the quality of the films. Sometimes there is a historical reason for a dip in quality, such as the wartime era. But by the time you get to the post
Holy shit, the wartime era for Disney was dark too.
These are the less good ones. Except for the one that you love. That's my favorite too. So what about Disney Channel? How is its history separated by the fans that study it like the great epic that it is? Is it separated by TV shows, or what about the DCOMs? Surprisingly, the general consensus among fans is that Disney Channel history should be separated by the bumpers. This is not ahistorical, as each change in bumper design typically coincided with other significant changes to the channel in terms of branding and
I'm in my
strategy.
VTuber era, not my
Still,
stud
the
era, bro.
nomenclature is
What?
most
What?
often related to the style of the bumpers.
And
The
my
era from
single area.
1983 to
Area. And my
1997
single
is
era.
typically labeled
Era.
early beginnings,
My
because
era.
most Disney Channel fans consider the
And
channel's
I'm happy about that, too.
1997 rebranding as the true start to the channel as they know it. 1997 to 2002 is an obvious era, and is sometimes labeled the 3-block era, the Zoog Disney era, or the Mickey TV era. 2002 to 2007 is often referred to as the bounce era, for the way the logo bounces around the screen during the bumpers. In 2007, the channel was given another refresh, retaining many elements from the bounce era, with the main difference being updated music cues and bumpers that featured a ribbon twirling around the screen before forming the Disney Channel logo. This era is thus referred to as the ribbon era. In 2010, the bumpers were
that's the
refreshed
that's the
once again,
Huntrix
now
era,
placing the
Mr.
classic
Fridge.
logo inside of a rounded
That's the
square.
Huntrix era.
This was just after Disney Channel began the switch to high definition, allowing viewers to watch in a 16:9 aspect ratio. The original digital on-screen channel graphic, that little watermark in the corner of the screen, referred to as a network bug, was designed with the 4:3 aspect ratio in mind, and probably looked a bit awkward moved out to the far corner while still being attached to the bottom. The
Yep.
same could be said for pretty much
If
all
you
of
actually
the
don't know what it
bumpers
is, you
since
should search it
2002,
out.
as the classic logo hugs the left side of the screen in a way that would leave far too much empty space in a widescreen format. The new rounded square look was a compromise, maintaining the design of the old logo, but placing it in a square that could be centered on the screen or placed equidistant from the corner. I imagine this entire era of television was annoying for those making bumpers, because consumers were still making the transition to HD, and channels were simulcasting in standard definition and high definition.
Goated movie,
This
goated
meant that
movie.
you would need to make your bumper in 16:9, but none of the critical elements could be pushed to the side. This resulted in a product that, when viewed in widescreen, feels too centered, because rather than this box being the area for
Yeah,
all
if
of
I
your
was
titles,
making any
you actually
film
had to put
in
them
that time,
this
it would
box.
suck.
This also made the wand IDs look a bit awkward in this era when broadcast in HD. But we did get to see the dog with a blog
Stan!
wand ID, and
Stan!
he drew that logo way better than those kids.
Rest in peace,
Good
Stan.
for him.
Rest in peace.
In 2014, the rounded square era ended, and Disney Channel fans lost the logo that had been a staple of the channel since 2002. The new logo removed the iconic Mickey
Yo,
ears, instead
how
choosing
do-
to put ears on
Omer?
the dot of the eye
Omer
in Disney. The wand IDs
Kazem?
remained, with some major
Thank you for following. I
alterations.
appreciate it.
Instead of holding a giant glowing stick,
Yo, and Team
the
Beach
stars
too. You're
now
so
held
right,
a
Kat. You're so
wizard's
right.
wand.
Team
Instead of
Beach was
drawing
also a
the
great
classic
movie.
Logo, the stars only drew
What's
the
the
ears on
what's
the eye.
the video
Instead of
called?
being
This
on a
okay.
white
This video for anyone who's just joining us is called Disney Channel's Theme: A History Mystery. It's made by Defunct Land. The whole purpose of the video is to figure out who made the bumper ID, the one that goes bum 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 bum. Because before this video, no one knew anything. And right now they're kind of just in the middle of it, discussing like the progression to it.
Background, the stars were
Oh
placed
yeah,
in
welcome to the
front of a generic
stream.
location.
Welcome
In
to the stream, everyone.
2017, this changed to a colored background, and in 2018,
Yeah, the jingle,
white background
exactly, like Dodo
returned,
said.
as did the glow stick. These newer eras of Disney Channel have been separated into the glass or family era, the social media.
He's still kind of
era,
going over
and
the
most
history. We
recently,
haven't gotten into the meat of
item
it yet,
age.
but you need
Because there's items.
you need the
in
history to
bumpers.
recognize a lot of
We
it.
can work on that name. There's still time. So this leads to the obvious question: which era is best? The answer is whichever era you watched as a kid. But if you looked at just pure popularity, then the Disney Channel peaked during the Ribbon era in 2007.
2007
This
was
helped in
goated
large
for
part by
Disney.
The premiere of High School Musical 2, which was watched by 17.24 million people.
Like Pope
This
said,
broke
welcome
the
to the
record not
stream.
only for the most
Only
watched
if it was
premiere of a
October.
Disney Channel
And unfortunately, I
original
missed
movie,
that.
but also the
Now it's
record for
November.
the most watched program premiere on cable ever. That's all of cable ever. It broke the record set the previous year by a Monday Night Football game, which itself broke a record set by the Al Gore-Ross Perot debate over NAFTA in 1993. It is obvious why High School Musical 2 was able to achieve this feat. The debate over NAFTA was an intense and important argument between two powerful political rivals, and Monday Night Football is consistently popular as it broadcasts the intensity and suspense of athletics. High School Musical 2 was able to combine these two
High School
ratings
Musical
winners
2,
by
man.
showcasing both the
Go to
drama of
days.
sports
Go
as
to
well as
days.
a tantalizing debate. Rather than the pros and cons to controversial trade legislation, with Perot on the side of anti-NAFTA and Gore on the side of pro-NAFTA, High School Musical 2 showcases a debate as to whether high schooler Chad Danforth can or
Real
cannot
fridge.
dance, with Chad squarely on the side of anti-dance, or as he says, I don't dance, and with theater
That's me.
kid
I
Ryan
don't
Evans
dance.
firmly on the side of pro-dance, or in his words, I know you can. This back and forth captured America in a way that neither the NAFTA debate or Monday Night Football could do on their own. When Chad replies
Yeah,
to Ryan's
W fucking
assertion
movie,
that he
exactly.
knows that he can dance, Chad,
This is what I'm talking
like a
about. This
bullwhip,
was a creative
retorts,
movie. They don't
"Not
make
a
these
chance."
anymore.
17 million people watched this premiere.
I actually
If
don't
you
even
clicked
know
on
if this would
video,
appeal
you were
to kids
probably one of them.
this
It
day and
impacted
age. Like, I
some
don't know
more
if
than
someone like
others.
Bobo would watch
In
this.
2007, Disney Channel had an average of 2.694
Which is a
million
shame,
viewers, which
but
at the time was the
it
largest
makes sense
audience
because,
in the
you know,
history
for
of
people who
cable.
grew up in this
was
era,
the
it's like,
peak in the channel's
you
popularity.
know,
As more television viewers, especially
they're
children,
just going to grow up with
moved away
something
from
different.
cable and to the internet, Disney Channel's viewership fell dramatically, and in 2021, the channel saw an average of only 233,000 viewers, a 90% loss from its peak in 2007. 2007, the year that the Disney Channel peaked in viewership, the year that Disney Channel entered the ribbon era, the year that Disney Channel hired a new composer to write music for their bumpers, a composer that just agreed to an interview.
Hi,
Let's
my name's David
go!
Norland. I'm a composer. I worked on the Disney Channel bumpers and IDs from around 2007 to around 2014. I've never been anything but a musician. I was educated classically up to the age of 11 or 12 when I discovered the electric guitar and took a hard left turn. I started doing work for various animation companies and production companies, I guess through word of mouth. I got a call from this guy one day who was at the time the creative director for a channel that doesn't exist anymore. It's a channel called SoapNet.
SoapNet.
This man is the reason that Disney died.
He
Yep.
wanted to do the music, and we developed
Totally.
this relationship, and he moved on from there to become
The sole guy,
creative director for
the main man.
for Disney Channel. And when he went there in 2007, the very first thing he did was this big rebrand, and he hired me to do that, which was great. I'd made records for Disney artists before, and it was at a time when pop music, like in its purest, sugariest form, was really having another heyday. And suddenly Disney was sort of dominating. I guess what I was trying to do was to channel what I'd done for them in pop records and what was happening pop-wise at the time into the bumpers, so that it was really consistent with everything that Disney was doing at that point.
What goes into a composition like that? What are you trying to do psychologically when writing, and what do you want the effect of it to have?
First of all, you have to ask the question, what is a bumper for? We've got the commercial break coming up, or whatever the break is in the programming, and we do not want people to go away. I'm trying to create, and I think the people making the visuals as well, it's just a sense
Sweet
of
Life of Zach
ongoing
and
excitement
Cody.
that
Oh,
this is not the
dude.
end, that there's more to come.
I'm getting
and it's gonna be
nostalgia.
even more exciting. The actual 4-note mnemonic, the dun 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 dun, predated me. I inherited that when I was brought on board. In a musical sense, I've got to have made something that rhythmically and melodically
Yes, yeah.
leads to the mnemonic. As
He's
the
a professional
logical
producer, but has
culmination
a
of
laptop camera for this interview. There you go. That's so
with those 4
Raven.
notes, did you compose all in the same key? Is it the same 4 notes, or is it the same steps?
It's the same steps. It's the same intervals. So whether it's bum 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 or bum 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 bum, it's still, and so I composed in a lot of different keys. They're not particularly exotic keys. They're the kinds of keys that you would find pop music written in. I wonder if I could sit at the piano and illustrate this. Yeah, you can go bum 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 bum. Would probably, to me, I would automatically think of that as bum 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 bum. Right. So F G C 4-5-1. But you could also do it the other way around. You could do bum 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 bum, right, and do it 5-4-1, or you could do bum 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 bum. So you could do an E dominant 7th to an F to a C, or you could do bum 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 bum, which which is a little more kind of jazzy and old school and kind of music hall. The basic rhythm is bum 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 bum, right? But I think that I probably messed the rhythm around a little, moved it around a little bit in some circumstances as well, and probably went bump bump bum bum. Which is just rhythmically a slightly different way of voicing it. It's still the same intervals, but it says something ever so
I'm
slightly
sure
different.
Dodo would understand the fancy piano language with the music video that he sent.
I want to ask you about some of the compositions specifically. I'll tell you my favorite. It was this wild, like,
That one was originally scored to one which had a particular ribbon movement around it, and the string runs reflected precisely the ribbon movement.
You're hired to do this. Do they say to you, hey, we're keeping this mnemonic, go nuts, but have it end with this?
Actually, it would have been an informal conversation.
All right, Phoebe, you have a great night's rest. I appreciate you for stopping by.
The executive.
Like I said, I'll have this video linked in the Discord, so you guys can catch up wherever you left off. We're right now
just
almost
make
50
sure,
minutes in.
Obviously, everything's got to end with that. I don't even know that he would have even had to have said everything's got to end with that, because I would have known that. Seems very unlikely that it would even have been considered that they would change the mnemonic. It's such a successful piece of branding.
They don't hand you sheet music with 4 notes on it.
I don't think they did. No. I think at a certain point with the Disney Junior one, which I had actually written, I think I did have to submit a piece of sheet music with these 4 notes on a stage. But I never received that for the Disney Channel thing. No, it was all very much just, well, you know what the mnemonic is, isn't it? And I have no idea who originally came up with it. As to your quest to find out who was the originator of it, I'd be quite interested to know as well, because in this sort of very narrow specialist realm of making music, you have to figure that that's one of the more successful things of all time in that realm.
I was obviously disappointed that David did not know who wrote the Disney Channel theme, but while I was researching the history of the eras of the channel, I stumbled across the strongest lead I've had yet. Everyone knows Wikipedia, but there are countless other online encyclopedias that are created by fans, and these often skew more niche and specific. While researching the different eras, I stumbled across the Audio-Visual Identity Database. It is Bumper Wikipedia, and it is the most detailed source for Disney Channel idents that I've found. The people that contributed to this database
Horizon, why do I get a clown? What did I do?
As far as to list the fonts that Disney Channel started using at this time. Not only that, but they also
Explain
have an
yourself,
entire
mister.
section dedicated to the music from this era. They describe it as several drum beats which segue into a ska punk theme with electric guitars and a horn section, the last 4 notes of which become Disney Channel's signature jingle. And then, you see
right
this.
there.
Composed by Tonal Sound and Elias Associates.
There's ads. No.
I don't know if it's right, but this is the most.
Guys, should I pause the video for the people in ads? Should I pause? I'm gonna pause the video. Let's wait like 3 minutes while they get out of ads. Here's what we're gonna do. Thank you for the head pats. We're gonna pause the video. What should we do? What should we do for 3 minutes? Let's scroll Instagram. That's what we're gonna do. Scroll Instagram Reels. I don't care about messaging tabs. Give me Reels.
My husband is leaving for 5 days on a boys trip,
Holy
and
fucking loud.
I'm his gaming office. Me and my friend Lori spent 5 days on this, and we went. Hey,
Someone let me know when ads are done.
Okay, just kidding. Make that 4 days because it took us an entire day to paint. Holy crap!
Just remember, if I don't respond, it's because I'm probably sleeping or doing something important. But if you don't respond, it's because you hate me and you want me to die.
Real
Just remember, if I
chat.
don't respond, it's because
Y'all
I'm
better
probably
respond to me in
sleeping
1
or doing
second.
something important. But if
Hey Vincent, do you have any ideas for a romantic way to give a gift to a girl?
Well,
I love regular
let me
show.
break it down for you, Mordecai.
Oh, please. Sick.
Hey Vincent, do you have any ideas for a romantic
Yeah. Let me know when ads are done.
way to give a gift to a girl?
Well, let me.
the only thing I found was this little box. What's inside? What? It's a box of. That's ridiculous. You can't put in a box.
Bro, okay, that one's
The person
stupid.
that sent you this wanted you to know. They wanted to let you know that they wanted to waste your time.
This motherfucker.
kitchen to fill these.
Oh, dude, this show.
Like this crap. Definitely.
This guy gets
no
mad
cheese
because
in
he
the
gets
can.
all his food tossed out.
Very happy to be throwing this away.
Bacon.
No, I want my bacon. I gotta tell you something. Bacon is good for me.
Bacon is good for me.
To the grocery store.
She thinks out of the blue she's a smart little girl that she can do whatever she wants. No.
America in one video.
I have been nice to you, but now I'm coming to the edge.
I promise you one thing, okay? If you do not have at least one food that you like, I will buy you a piece of junk. Is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals, and I
A
don't
scratchy
want to
sound?
make a deal anymore.
What scratchy sound? You guys hear a scratchy sound?
I am leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm packing my bags. And a very...
You guys are not going to believe this. I just found an all-natural, plant-based alternative to vaping. Now, these are called cigarettes, and the main thing that makes these special is an ingredient called nicotine. Now, nicotine is known for making you feel a lot more grounded and more calm. I know that for me, if I don't have my nicotine personally, I get like crazy. Like, I get crazy. But then I have a cigarette, and I instantly feel better. These are also really great for improving your social life in general. If you're a smoker, then you can go, you know, get cigarettes from other smokers or share your cigarettes with other smokers.
Nope.
It's not fair. Why do all the turtles get to swim in plastic?
Oh, this guy. He's so right. Back from ads. Oh, fuck. All right, let's get back to the video. Exactly what Kat said. Don't smoke. What the fuck did I come back to? We were scrolling Instagram reels while you guys got out of ad jail. All right, let's continue.
All right, let's find Tonal Sound.
He figured out
Elias Associates.
where to find names of companies involved.
Audio Identity, a pioneer in the discipline of audio branding. All right, they have a reel. Let's watch their reel. Oh, the MTV Moon Man. That's famous.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
And that annoying Liberty one. Yahoo! They made Yahoo and Intel and
They made so much.
Honda.
We are farmers.
Bum, 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 bum.
Man, you've got to be kidding me. I didn't see Disney Channel, but I just saw
everything else.
Everything else. That is every sound I have ever heard. Okay, here's an article about them. Elias Music is known as the leader in sonic branding and for its ability to bring stories to life through the power of music. Mercedes-Benz, Nike, American Express, Liberty Mutual, Honda, Google, Farmers Insurance, Apple. There is probably a better than not chance that whoever wrote the Disney Channel theme worked for Elias. Elias just happens to be the most popular music company for jingles and sonic branding in the world. This company has to have at least 10, maybe 20 composers.
Isn't that crazy that like a lot of the jingles that you guys might know of came from this company?
It's not a good sign when I Google Elias Music Disney Channel jingle and the first thing to come up with any sort of relevance is the audiovisual identity database. What is Elias Tonal? Again, first relevant result, the audiovisual identity database, where we found the information in the first place. Okay, here we go. Alex Lazarenko, a composer, founded Tonal Sound in New York City in 2002, and one of Tonal's clients was the Disney Channel. And here's a link to their website.
Dead.
Okay, Tonal Sound does not exist anymore. Let's search for Tonal Sound Alex Lazarenko. Oh no, I think that's an obituary.
Rest in peace.
He passed away 2 years ago. Man. Alex Lazarenko was my creative director for over 10 years during our shared time at Elias Arts. So it seems that Alex Lazarenko moved from Elias to Tonal in 2002 when the Disney Channel stuff was being written, which might be why both companies are credited here. And I just keep seeing the tonalsound.com. Gosh darn it. Oh wait, the Wayback Machine.
Smart.
2002, but we do have stuff from 2003. Look at this old website. Andy Solomon, Eric Perlmutter.
Old websites are also a
Michelle
fever
King.
dream.
Andy Solomon is the VP of
Any website that's like
operations
not
at
updated since like the
Definition
early
6, and he worked
2000s,
for
they're
Elias Arts and
really
Total
clunky and
Sound.
weird.
Andy's a producer. Let's look for Eric Perlmutter. Type in Eric Perlmutter Disney Channel. Oh my god. Disney Channel movie open intro 2002 old version. It can't be. It is! Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And
you're
this
right,
is Eric's
folks.
company. He's crediting himself for writing it. This doesn't mean he wrote the theme, but the fact that we know that he at least wrote Let's Watch a Disney Channel movie, that's a win. I needed that. So our initial lead from the audiovisual
Let's take a look at the board.
database was Elias Associates and Tonal Sound. Through our research, we found that Alex Lazarenko was a creative director at both, started at Elias, and then founded Tonal. We also found that he has unfortunately passed away. We know this because another composer, Fritz Dottie, wrote a tribute to Alex, in which he claims that both Alex and him worked at Elias at the same time. This means that Fritz is also on the suspect list. Through the Archive Tonal website, we found mention of Andy Solomon and Eric Perlmutter. Andy was a producer, but Eric was definitely a composer, because through Eric's own website, we learned that he wrote the classic Let's Watch a Disney Channel movie opening song. After digesting all of this evidence, I am now confident that Eric Perlmutter, while working at Tonal Sound, wrote the Disney Channel theme in 2002.
Allegedly.
Did you
Allegedly.
write the Disney Channel theme?
Didn't, no.
Do you know who wrote the Disney Channel theme?
No, I don't. I still don't.
Okay, what did you do for Disney Channel?
So for the Disney Channel, I wrote a whole bunch of little bumpers, and then I actually did the music for Disney Channel movie, which was sort of separate from all that identity stuff. And yeah, it turns out that people loved that.
Were you given the lyrics, or did you write those lyrics?
Let's start a Disney Channel movie. Is there any other lyrics? No, let's watch it. Let's watch a Disney Channel movie.
We're gonna watch.
And that's it.
Yo,
That's it.
Simon, how are you
I don't
doing?
know where I found the lyrics.
Ohio gozaimasu.
They just came to you.
To put that in.
How are you doing? We're reacting to a video where they're trying to figure out
So you
who made
didn't
the
write
Disney
the
Channel
theme,
theme.
but you
The thing that
wrote
goes bum
with the
bum bum
Yeah, so
bum.
we would have the theme mostly for those. We just had so much
Okay,
fun with them
okay,
that
Simon.
it was
Damn, comes
easy
right
to
in and he's
respect because they're
yeah,
so
you're straight to the
short.
point.
There's not
You
really
are straight to the
time
point.
to make a statement. So the challenge was always find the essence of that 5-second little bit. And because you don't have long to tell a story, but you still need to tell that story of, I'm trying to think of one where the girl's jumping on her bed and it's a pillow fight and feathers are flying everywhere and it's over. Like,
No
you
worries,
have time
Simon.
to sort
We
of
have
set up
captions
an
on as well. I
idea
know.
before
I
it's
know.
done.
I just
It
sent
might
you a
help
compilation
for
of
some
these
people.
idents.
Okay.
Did you write any of these?
Let's see here. Okay, I did that. I did this one with the freezer. This is me. The bug.
Catch right. If you guys are watching and you aren't in the Discord, make sure to join. We got a movie night coming up tomorrow and on Saturday.
I did this one with the dog.
Tomorrow's Cat's
How'd you get the dog to bark?
Cat's movie night.
That was me. Orf, 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 orf.
Wait, no, really?
Yeah, oh yeah. Those are the
So
most
that wasn't a,
fun.
that
Oh,
wasn't
there you go,
a dog,
Nameless.
just pitch corrected a dog. That,
Hey, I will
Nope,
say though,
that
try
was-
to
that was
keep it English in the chat, please, because that way
I
we
think
can
it's a
moderate it.
misconception oftentimes with people who hear
But if you
composer
want
and
to
think
hop in the
about,
Discord server, we're more than welcome to have
feathered pencil
people
writing,
from
you know,
all nationalities
sheet
there. You know,
music,
there's
it was mine,
already a
but,
bunch of people from different places.
Most of the time, it's just somebody on a keyboard coming up and recording in real time as they're creating and putting it all together at the same time. But when it came to these notes, it was pretty straight ahead.
And what was the name of the music house you did these with?
Elias Associates or Elias.
There it is.
Arts.
It's mentioned.
So
Elias.
from my research, it seems like Elias is a really big company, probably the biggest music house for jingles and sound signatures. Is that right?
Absolutely. That was my understanding, that they were the country's biggest, probably the world's biggest music house, bi-coastal at the time.
So that's probably why I'm having a difficult time trying to find who wrote that theme.
Yes.
It could have been probably dozens of people at the time.
Yes. And I think the company tried to harness this idea of There are no individuals here. A little bit of a nameless face. You weren't
Nameless, you were
sort of
mentioned.
allowed to be known.
Okay, thanks so much for doing this.
Nameless, you said
my
your
last
name.
Question, did you work with a G. Owen?
Didn't, no.
Okay. I'm actually having a lot of trouble finding who wrote this.
When you create for Disney, it's Disney's. So Disney wrote the Disney Channel theme.
Yeah, Nameless is a suspect. Three, 6, 5. Oh my god, man. I am getting nostalgia. I've already seen this video, but even now watching it, I'm getting nostalgia. Bro, stop being old, man. It's hard. Let me reminisce on my past. Man, the editing is really so good. He cooked with this one. Oh, he got an email.
So I just got a response from Fritz Dottie. He also did not write the theme. He said that if anybody were to know, it would be Alex Lasarenko. We unfortunately cannot ask him. It's been a few weeks now of no progress, so I think it's time to admit that the trail has gone cold. I've reached out to as many relevant people as I can find, most of whom did not respond, and those that did told me that they did not write the theme and have no idea who did. There is one more thing I can try, a last resort, and that is releasing the video. I've always known this was my break glass in case of emergency.
Is this it?
If I stop the video here and release it, someone out there watching must know who wrote this theme, or know someone who knows, or at the very least know who G. Owen is. I know it's anticlimactic, but I'm out of options. This is officially a cold case, which means there's only one thing left to do. It's really not surprising that I've come up short. Bumpers, idents, interstitials, they are designed to be seamless.
Time to break into
They are
Disney
not
headquarters?
meant to stand out. Why would their
I don't know,
creators
man.
be any different? Maybe I'm just making excuses. From the moment I started this investigation, I had an ending in mind. I thought it would be under more triumphant circumstances, but I hope it still plays
Yo,
well
Vicky,
in defeat.
you're
And
here
if
at
I'm
the
being
perfect
honest,
time, but you're gonna have no
I just
context.
really want to do this, so please indulge me. I'm Kevin Perjurer, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Oh, it's so sad. Maybe it was the friends we made along the way.
Huh. That doesn't look right. Okay, let's try this again. Dang it. No, that's Zoo Pals. Okay,
Zoo
I feel
Pals.
bad for making fun of those kids earlier. I also cannot draw the logo. Yes, it's funny to see how off they were, but they looked tired and confused in those outtakes. I can't believe Disney would even release those. Oh my god. I know how to find the composer.
Guys, you figured it out.
Okay, so I just had a revelation. Who released the footage of the kids doing the wand IDs? Because these are not funny bloopers. This is not a gag reel that would be included on a DVD. I don't know when Disney would have released this in any official capacity. So I'm thinking that someone else did. that someone would need to have access to the footage. So maybe it was someone internally, but more likely it was some company that worked on the project. Okay, this is a news organization that released the footage. Hillary Duff and Raven awkwardly do wand IDs.
Vicky, at least I'm doing really good.
Footage.
We're kind
This
of
article does not
at the
mention
end of
where
a
they got the
really
footage. It just mentions that it was
hype video.
unearthed
Actually, I'd say
somehow.
it's the end. We still
So this
got
BuzzFeed
some
article
time.
credits a Twitter account.
This whole video, Vicky, just for context, I'm going to say it really quickly, is figuring out who made the Disney Channel ID that plays at the end of every movie or show. It goes bum, 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 bum. It's just figuring out who made that. Because no one knows as of right now.
Uploading them, but then it also embeds YouTube links that are no longer available. Here's a Pop Crush article. Update, the playlist has been removed from public viewing. Who uploaded the playlist? So what if I YouTube the playlist? Nothing. What if I Google the playlist? Nothing. What if I just do this? We're getting somewhere. Oh my gosh. Last month, Atlanta edit boutique Guillotine Post released some exclusive throwback videos on YouTube from some post-production work they did on the iconic Disney Channel wand IDs in 2002. Here's Guillotine Post. They don't credit themselves for doing any Disney Channel stuff. This is Guillotine.
Welcome home,
digital
Mistina.
boutique in Midtown Atlanta.
Welcome home.
Oh my God.
Make sure to tell us about your trip in the Discord or something. I'd love to know.
Glenn Owen. That's G. Owen. That
there it
has
is.
To be
there
G.
it is.
Owen.
There's a name.
State Line Films. Glenn Owen worked for Disney Channel. What is this? It's one of the 9/11 PSAs. The editor worked for director Glenn Owen. That is G. Owen.
We've come full circle.
Andrea Taylor at Disney Channel. Here's Andrea Taylor, Senior Vice President on Air, Disney Channel, Toon Disney, and SoapNet. Hey, that's the new way to watch soaps. January 2000 to January 2003 overhauled the network's image as a channel for sweet 6-year-old girls into a powerhouse that was cool for all kids, responsible for all aspects of on-air promotion, packaging, stunting, marketing, advertising, sales tapes, synergy projects, online activity, and short-form programming. Everything except the shows. That's what this video's about. She has to know who wrote the theme. I really hope she responds to her inbox. So my first question is, what did you do at Disney Channel?
My job was to create personalities for networks, change them around or make them different, and then go on to the next one. When I went to Lifetime, it was not a network for women. There was a lot of variety of program, including medical programming. And when the head of programming and my group said, we're going to call this Television for Women, the head of ad sales said, oh my God, we're going to lose so much money. This is terrible.
That's a crazy thing to say.
To say, okay, here's what you got to do.
Early in my career, I've been the associate creative director for sports promotion.
He got in call with Glenn Owen.
And Andrea was the creative director there. And so when she started working at Disney, she continued to use me and to direct and produce their promotional work. She used Patrick McDonough a lot. He was amazing.
Patrick is great. I mean, he's designed so many networks.
I had been working mostly in sports. Andrea Taylor, who we did a redesign for Comedy Central. She then went to TNT. We did a redesign for TNT. Andrea went to Disney. That's how we started to get involved with the Disney brand and the Disney Channel movies, the wand IDs.
I was recruited from TNT to go to Disney to turn it from a network that was two things. They had a younger section that was like Bear in the Big Blue House. And then there was 6-year-old girly stuff. The goal was to turn it into a tween sensation. We knew that that's where Disney Channel could fit in and win and be amazing. It meant changing the programming, but that would take a little longer. But as you know, Disney didn't have commercials. So you had 40 minutes an hour of programming, and then I had 20 minutes an hour to fill.
And a lot of that was really clever synergy programming. Were you told by someone higher up what you needed to promote?
There was a meeting every week where there was a big, humongous conference room table where everyone would announce what they were doing that week, like to cross-promote. Like, I wish I had video from these meetings. When the Lizzie McGuire movie was coming out, there was a meeting where someone would go, we're making napkins. The next group would go, we've got the lunch boxes.
This
And
is
they
so
started
crazy.
At least a year before the movie came out.
Yo, Cat, there's
I
Santa.
started telling you stuff about Finding Nemo a year and a half before Nemo came out. I think we called them fishy facts. And it was all stuff to get kids interested in fish so that when it came out, you liked fish.
And these kids were like, "This is perfect because I'm already."
These guys
eating
were
fish
like
coincidentally."
way ahead of their game.
Uh-huh.
But they were. It was not a coincidence.
No.
Okay, that's a little sinister.
Mhm.
What is a network personality?
It's the feeling that you get that relates to that.
I was saying that there
channel or
was Santa Claus on
brand,
the
and
screen.
whether that's based on pacing or tempo or instrumentation or color or typography, animation. So all these different elements come together to create this vibe, feeling, essence.
The psychology of branding a network, it's the same as creating a fan for anything. You want you to be their first choice when they're going to look at stuff like, oh, that's my channel. Competition was Nickelodeon and Cartoon
What are you
Network.
talking about, Kat?
Cartoon Network
I'm just
was
saying that there's
much
Santa
more
Claus on the
in your
screen.
face, looked at more for boys because it was more loud. The philosophy at Nickelodeon was us versus them, kids versus the rest of the world, whereas Disney was never an us versus them. Parents always felt better about Disney.
What do you remember about Zoog Disney?
Zoog was a weird thing. That was like a foray into the online world and the gaming world and creating sort of
The fact that they called that a forward into the gaming world.
technology wasn't necessarily
I mean, that's just
where we needed
that tells you how the time was.
It turned into a different thing.
Do you remember Zoog?
Oh yeah.
It was.
Oh, we did some. I think we did the Zoo.
There was a Zoog programming block. I think. Do you remember Zoog movie? Like,
yeah, I think we did. We do Zoog. We did Zoog movie.
Yes, you did, because it's the same kids jumping on that trampoline.
Exactly. I don't even know. I think Disney Channel movie came first, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. Andrew probably called and said, "All right, they want me to do this Zoog movie, but it should be just like this." Yeah, I forgot all about.
We always would say, like the jumping movie open. Those kids are probably all like parents and decrepit old people now at this point. We worked on what we called the promises. I'm trying to remember what they were. Like one was express yourself. But when I was growing up, we had magazines that told you what these stars loved, which, I'm sure somebody else wrote. And I thought that was great. Let's do that for now. I had them talk about their own personal lives so that kids would feel comfortable and feel like they could relate to the people on the channel. It looked like
So let's make 9/11 stuff.
In the same house, and they all knew each other, or they all like did things together.
Clearly,
yes.
Believe me, none of these kids lived together. None of these kids did anything. Like a few of them did stuff together, but not that many. The only times they ever really got together was when I said, "Okay, there's going to be a shoot. You're all going to be here. You're all going to do this, and here's what you're going to say." They would watch Lizzie McGuire, and they didn't watch Tom Cruise and think he was amazing. They did think that she was more of a big thing to them. So the fact that they could get an insight into what all these stars felt about their mother or their brother was a bigger deal. That was their only path to that info.
And the weirdest thing that happened was then they became the most famous people in the world. Was that weird to see? Were you like, whoops?
I know, it's pretty funny.
What was the vibe? I mean, it was poppy. Like, what was it? What could you describe it for
Fun.
Disney Channel? Fun,
fun, and kind of magic. I mean, it makes me think about what the scenario of the kids in the cafeteria line. Grays and neutrals and drab to like in comes the Disney logo and it's glitter and candy and
okay, that looks disgustingly sick though. Imagine if you got served that for lunch.
They were just
that's
fun,
actually kind of disgusting.
Stories that were incredibly complicated.
Imagine you got like your main course of Skittles and M&Ms, and then your side is like a pixie stick full of sugar.
Wand idea. Because we loved Tinkerbell. The wand thing came during lunch or something, like, because we had the Disney Channel logo. So that's where the wand came from. It was very hard for the stars to understand what the hell we were doing. Because remember, they were literally holding a stick.
Some were way, way off. You'd have to do it again. And then I would always say, okay, one more, which was a lie. We'd do 10 more.
Very good. One more.
Ooh, none of that.
They got tired of me fast, I'm sure. Just another annoying thing we're having them do on their day off.
What were the wand IDs shot?
Oh, we did.
around
Vicky,
the
we
same
watched the Fern
production
channel
of
last time. We
the-
saw.
some of the Express
It was the
Yourself?
video
It'd be
of
like a Lazy
Aldi,
Susan.
the Aldi
You know,
CEO,
we would do the interview, then we'd
getting
have different
kidnapped.
B-roll
But yeah,
sets. We'd have,
I'm
like,
familiar
a
with
B-roll
Fern.
set where we have the strands
If
of
you have
different
any,
colored plastic.
sorry, if you have any videos for me to watch like that, feel free. Like even those videos can be linked to me in SD Look at This, because this is not going to be like the last reaction stream that we do. So feel free to link any types of videos like that
So
in there.
we would bounce them around and get B-roll on these different sets, and that would be one of the stops through their little promo journey.
Okay, so all these iconic, classic, recognizable things for generations of children were in the same room.
Correct.
Not only were they shot at the same time or the same production, they were probably shot within 30 minutes of each other.
100%.
So the big question I've been asking throughout all of this research, and the question that I really hope you have an answer to, is who wrote the Disney Channel theme, that 4-note mnemonic that started appearing when you were redesigning the channel? Do you have any idea who could have written that?
I worked with a guy, Alex Lazarenko, who is not alive anymore. He worked at a company called Tonal. He created that sound. I had worked with him for a long time. Like, I'd worked with him at TNT. I'd worked with
You could
him
do both. You
at
could do the memes and the video
Comedy
essays.
Central.
So that 4-note mnemonic, that was definitely
Both of
Alex
them work.
Lazarenko.
Yeah, it was Alex.
Do you remember anything from the production when he
Rest
was
in
writing the
peace,
theme?
Alex. Rest in
I probably
peace.
did it in like a day or two. It's like things came to him. He's amazing. I mean, he probably wouldn't have said he wrote it in a day. He probably would have said, "Oh, I struggled over it for months."
Do you know anyone else that would have known Alex or that would have been around for the production of these tracks specifically?
I'm sure. I could probably get you to the producer. I'm trying to think of the name. Now I can't remember his name. Who was the producer on it?
Andy Solomon?
Andy Solomon. That's who produced it.
Hi, I'm Andy Solomon, VP of Operations for Definition 6.
We did get the answer.
Formerly for Elias Arts and Tonal.
So when you started at Elias, is that when you met Alex?
Yeah, right away when I started at Elias, I started as a producer, so he was the creative director on all the jobs.
I assumed it wasn't Alex because he was always listed as creative director, executive
Right.
owner, eventually with Tonal. Through talking to people, he was also composing regularly.
Oh, absolutely. He's like a classically trained musician, done a million different things, but had a knack for memorable melodies. It was almost like you could say the words to his melody, like whether it was Disney Channel. And I forget, we did work for Encore years ago, and it was 2 notes, and we'd always go Encore, and that was the melody. So, half joking, but I also think that was part of his process as well.
Do you know anyone else that I could speak to about Alex?
His sister Lisa. Do you know Lisa Lazarenko?
If you ever spent time around Alex, you would notice even when he was just casually sitting still, his right hand was almost like he had an invisible pen in his hand writing music. His right hand was always writing.
Sounds like such a smart dude.
He was always thinking of things in a musical perspective.
I noticed towards the end of his life, he was credited alongside a David Little. Do you have his information?
My name's David Little. I worked at Tonal for...
He hit the jackpot, and now he's able to just talk to everyone.
I continued to work with Alex after that. I've never seen anybody that can do something as complex. Almost seems like effortless. He would just turn around and just like knock out like an amazing piece. I'm like, all right, what's next?
He's an amazing musician, and he was also in this business world, in the music for television and film and stuff. He was like fast.
He could literally write music in a couple hours and be done with it. I mean, it really came to him super fast.
The thing that I'm struggling with most right now is lack of photos of Alex. I found only one. Do you have any? Do you know of any?
I knew him for probably about close to 20 years or whatever, and I had
That's actually
zero photos.
that's pretty real,
He was one of
Dodo.
those guys. He was like, if a camera came out, he was like, "I'm out of here."
You gotta invest
Andrea
your life
Taylor
into it.
told me that the theme was written by Alex Lazarenko.
How not surprised am I about that? A genius composer and a good friend. He's no longer with us, but he was really the sort of ringleader of all of our composers at Elias. It's tough when you have a boss who's a genius and who's just an absolute music prodigy, and you're just a dumb rock bass player trying to, breathe the same air.
So many people respected this guy.
As a young person.
It's insane that he was never easily found as being credited for this.
And he was a great leader and boss as well.
He was wonderful. Loving, funny, so talented, so incredibly talented that it just was like nothing to him. He could, and being in his presence, especially while he was working, when I can remember. I'm gonna get I feel like I'm getting a little emotional right now, but those sessions where you would just show up at his studio and Alex would sit at the piano and just kind of go up.
For TNT, we conducted orchestras to do things, and it was just amazing to watch him work. And then for this, here he is doing pop music, like the same head.
I love what I do. I get to make videos for a living on subjects that I'm passionate about, that people watch. I am so lucky, and I am eternally grateful for every second that I am able to do this. But I'd be lying if there wasn't a small part of me that hates that this is called a video and not a documentary or a film, and that I am referred to as a YouTuber or a content creator, and not a filmmaker or a documentarian or an artist. Because the truth is that I could do this, make videos on this platform every day until I die, and I would be happy every day. But that small part of me, that selfish, arrogant, pretentious, miserable part of me, would not be happy if that were my legacy when I'm gone. Because living my dream looks a lot different than I imagined as a kid, or even 10 years ago. I didn't know Alex Lazarenko, and unfortunately, I never will. I made this video 2 years too late, and I missed my chance to interview him. I can't ask him what it was like composing for commercials and networks.
No, he did. He did go heavy on this part.
I can't ask him how he came up with the Disney Channel theme. But I think the first question that I would ask would be, are you okay with this? Do you even want to be credited with writing this theme? Because this was his most popular work. He composed for other networks and shows and commercials and films, some of which some people may recognize. But nothing comes close to these 4 notes. How could you compete with something that has been playing non-stop for millions of people for 20 years? And according to everyone I've spoken with, he probably wrote it in a day. And he might not have thought about it again after that. It was just another job. Alex is well remembered by his friends and family and coworkers, but on a broader public and cultural scale,
nobody knows
have
him.
A well-defined legacy.
And that's sad.
There's the tribute that Fritz Dottie wrote, the IMDb page, the archived website, and one single photo. But when I release this video and credit him for composing this theme, it will likely become the thing that he is known for. And I'm hesitant to do that. I'm hesitant to condemn someone else to the fate that I fear for myself. And worse, in this case, it's just 4 notes. There is an obvious solution to this, and that is to expose you to some of Alex's other work while I have your attention, to give you a broader sense of his talents and artistry outside of this 4-note mnemonic. I could play a few clips from his other compositions. I could link to some of his work and encourage you to go listen to it on your own. But I don't have to, because you've already listened to his music. In fact, you're listening to it right now. And you have
Cinema.
been
Absolute
the
cinema.
whole time. Since the beginning. You've been listening to the music of the late Alex Lazarenko.
Absolute cinema. Yeah, this editing is just insane. Thank you for the head pats, Poke. And there he is. That's the man.
Do you ever think about your legacy as an artist at all?
I have lots of thoughts on the subject. You know, I asked my wife, there's a gentleman who's got in touch with me who's interested in the Disney work that I did. And is that what I would like to go on the record speaking about? You know, when I have these other parts of my work and all of this kind of, and then I thought, well, you know, I brought to it everything that I bring to everything that I do. Perhaps there's a sort of a grandiosity in the artist, in all of, probably in every artist that wants to be the person who is remembered as, you know, the great, the serious, the world changing. Maybe humility is accepting that we're not going to be in charge of how we're seen by posterity, and actually it doesn't matter, and that the work will speak for itself. Aliens coming from outer space without our preconceptions of what makes great art, or what our preconceptions of what our best work is, may have a completely different idea of what's valuable in terms of, you know, human creativity. A 4-note mnemonic that in its beautiful minimal simplicity completely encaptures an entire world of feeling and associations for millions of people across generations and around the world. I think that's a pretty outstanding legacy.
He was just good at understanding the big picture of a lot of things. So when he wrote the music, I think he knew in his mind that something as simple as that 4-note mnemonic could have a shelf life of 20 years. I really do.
The silence is deafening. Would you do anything differently? No, no regrets. Man, I'm not crying, you are.
I have always been fascinated with programming breaks, bumpers, network identifications, and interstitial programming. Their existence is so practical, often necessary, and yet there is so much creativity and artistry put into them. It's confounding.
No, you're valid for that,
There is
Poke.
a part
You're
of me that
valid.
wants to believe that the truest art, the most worthy, the most important, is the art which is created purely out of love for the form, the art that takes the longest to create, and the art that has the most to say. That the music played in concert halls must be better than the music written for commercials. That the films that play in theaters must be more important than those uploaded to the internet. That the programming must have more merit than the programming breaks. But I've never fully believed this. In truth, I am more drawn to the unsung artists, those whose work often goes overlooked. Whenever I have the opportunity to speak to these people, there is no shortage of passion, intent, or pride in what they do. It doesn't matter if it was just a job, or if they completed it in a day. It doesn't matter what platform it ended up on or what they are referred to as. These are artists. They brought everything they had to whatever they were doing, and it showed.
Dang, thank you for the head pats.
In the end, the production of a work is only half of the process, and maybe all that matters is that someone, somewhere, got something from whatever you created. And in the case of the Disney Channel mnemonic, that is indisputable. In the minds of thousands, if not millions of people, this music evokes feelings and memories, often long lost. This sound has the ability to bring back anything from the feel of carpet to the color of walls.
That is
It could
real.
return one's mind to a happy childhood.
Yes,
Or represent a
yes.
safe reprieve from a difficult one. It could be a symbol of a relationship with a sibling, or a parent, or a friend. It could even inspire future artists. All from a sound. Any one of us, artist or otherwise, would be fortunate, blessed even, to be remembered for a single note. So what a monumental achievement it is to be remembered for 4.
Absolute cinema. You guys cannot say that was not a great video. Like, actually, I have no words. I've watched that now. This is like my second time. I'm gonna paste it in chat. Make sure to go like that video if you actually liked it. You know, go give it a like. Go subscribe to the man. I do want to watch the Fast Pass video. Not today. We're not gonna watch it today, but eventually we're gonna watch this on stream. So I don't suggest watching that. It is an amazing video, but let's save that for a different stream so you guys can react to that too with me. But yeah, that video was 1 hour and 31 minutes. I mean, that was a movie. It's an amazing video. I'm gonna put it on Discord as well. Speaking of Discord, like I mentioned, make sure to go to the Discord. We're doing movie night tomorrow. Kat's hosting the troop, and then Saturday I'm hosting Your Name, the anime movie Your Name. So make sure to join up on the Discord. I'll even put it in chat, ! Discord. Yo, Snowy, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we have a lot of things coming our way. Friday, we're starting a new game as well. We're starting a new game on Friday called Road 96. So I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for joining the stream. I appreciate you guys for being here. We're going to call it a day with that. And yeah, I thank you guys for being here. Really, it means a lot to me. We're gonna have a great rest of the week ahead of us here. All right, I'm gonna play some music and then we're gonna head on out. See you guys later. See you guys. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great afternoon, depending what time of the day you're in, because I know time zones are all wonky. Thank you guys for joining me for another stream. Our next stream will be on Friday. Friday, same time as I normally start, 10 p.m. EST. And like I mentioned as well, schedule, everything is all in the Discord. Go join the Discord. Lots of great people in there. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night.